No,
We're
the
12 years ago watching this.
the guys who are
Canadian lads
the
ruining
guys who
We are back.
developers are the ones that screwed us.
And here we
That's
are,
when we
first
went in
off,
there.
DM Adams' new corner.
Same as everybody else.
It bears being shown.
He's going back to that spot in the video and zooming in on everything.
This is going to be the start of this video. Is
This spot. All right. And who do we have here with us? We've got.
I even got a tablet. Probably a little tablet.
Look at those props and tools he's got.
Got the music going in the back too.
And of course, we're talking about DM Adam. And then over here we got
Moving the kitty cat wizard.
the kitty cat wizard.
You have Edward, the Bard.
The bard.
Man, the
Polonius
Bard.
Musk, the human rogue.
Polonius Musk.
Jargon, Paladin of Vengeance.
And I, Drakkar Noir, son of Dulce and Gabbana, favorite color, light blue.
Can we get any other fun facts about Drakkar Noir?
That's you'll
That
experience
is the funnest fact.
yeah, that's right. As far as fun goes.
revel in the
Yeah.
joy. Of
Did
this.
you know that?
How you know?
All right, so let's set it back up like how it was.
And the nice thing too is that this is always easy. It's always open to put it down,
Yes.
so you can always. I think you get. Breaking out all the stops.
How's it looking? Is everything looking good with this shot that I got going on? Do you want? Oh, we didn't do a mic check.
Almost done. Most of it.
Mic check.
No, it's good.
Bob,
Oh, you got your little guy. Oh, good. This is the new mics.
Where you got them set up?
Where's the-
Yeah,
turn
one
it
over there,
down.
one
Oh, you
back there.
turned it
same
down?
spot.
There we go.
All right, we're good.
I think so.
All right, so mic check is good. We are all good. So here we are.
You gotta mute that.
I will be muting it. Oh, what happened to shield flashing? Oh, I did something. Good. Oh, it was great. Done. See if I hop on. Nice.
All right.
So the party went into the convent, St. Augustine's convent, where they took absolutely no time to look into any of the factual information about anything that was around anywhere. What ran right past the alchemical laboratory, the workshop that was upstairs, points of entry, and slithered into the lower catacombs, and then followed those down the nearest tunnel into the lowest belly of the catacombs underneath this old convent on the way up to find Commander Albright.
I like the way he's saying it.
This was his last known location.
He will shame us every day.
I don't think so.
You
I
dumbasses.
think it's okay. I'm
Missed
just
everything
pointing out.
that I put forward.
No, I'm just pointing out
Things we
that
watch.
I am not responsible for the following events.
for our
We
lack
do
of
not-
knowledge.
We were in the
I
back
accept-
door.
Minimal responsibility. Moving on, we're at the top of the order. Edvard. No, Effie's not here. That's what the fuck is he at? Effie's not here. Guardian. It's your turn, sir. Followed by the purple one.
Avoided that back in disgusting.
Yep.
I destroyed the blade.
Yes, yeah. The blades are right
They're in the
there.
back side.
Put them in the back side so that the front side was vulnerable. I think I've got that in some my.
So,
I'm gonna move up.
okay.
That'll be cool. You got
Yeah.
some sort of way to like have a distance. It'd be too difficult though.
No, I want a set of magnets on the bottom of the
And the
characters.
stronger
and then-
ones on the top.
And then you
so
have
that
to
you
be able to go
Just
underneath
looks a little
So we have
creepy
to-
to
on
the
it.
hollows.
That's what I was thinking.
The hollows of the pool table to like gauge
Yeah.
your run.
Right
Because it's such a big area.
Alright.
You know what you need to do? You need to turn this whole thing into a hologram.
I'm
Well, I was
working on
talking
it.
about that. We were talking about that actually, but then it wouldn't achieve 3D movement because you couldn't rest something on
You
a
know that
hologram
tunnel
unless it
where
was
that cave
solid.
where you guys went through
No.
and we're up here
Ooh.
and going through down here? Like
Base
that's really
is
hard
real.
to do on
The
like
characters are holograms. That's it. Just your characters are
Oh, so you
holograms.
got like a 3D hologram?
now you're getting to the realm of
Alright.
imagination.
Alright, yeah.
So if I have enough acid,
No,
I can
no,
do
don't
this
make
for...
me use it.
It's
Stop
not
talking.
done in Star Trek.
The
That's
amount
real.
of time
That's
that's
real.
gone into painting minis, that would just
Oh, that's a good point.
Yeah.
That's a
be
really good point.
tactile.
Yeah. Yeah, I want to be able to hold my
Alright, so I'm
worm.
gonna attack.
Yeah.
Smell it if I need to.
It's purple.
That's a bad miss.
Sounds
It's
unhealthy.
kryptonite.
Is that a one?
That is a one.
That is a
Depends on how
one.
purple it is,
Oh,
I
it's
guess.
even worse than you could imagine.
Okay, so
Calamity.
you move up. Give me a dexterity check. You're wearing full plate, so you don't add your dex mod. So,
Bad start to the night.
so you move in to make your attack.
Yep.
The dexterity check was because this is kind of slick, right? So you slip and fall as you swing, like rear back to make your swing. You slip and fall on the slimy, viscous muck, and land prone, skidding into the side of the purple worm.
Alright. That's awesome.
You don't have base coat
Might be.
So it is the purple worm's turn.
No, do I get my?
So that was because your action.
Yeah.
That if you hadn't fallen, it was 10 or higher. If you hadn't fallen, I would have given you your second attack and been like, you missed. You might drop your sword or whatever.
Can I use my action? Pop myself back up.
Still have movement. Still have movement. It takes half your movement to stand up. So now your movement's done. Okay, so I'm not attacking a prone creature. Good call. So I don't have advantage.
I will die on my feet. Thank you very much.
Okay, if you don't need
purple
it.
worm.
If you don't need your light, if you're not using your light, just turn it off. It saves the battery.
Twist.
To the left. Turn
yeah.
it to the left. Just the top clear
Okay.
part.
You got yours on. I felt like I failed an IQ test there. Escape.
That's okay.
room,
I was
do
pushing. I was
pull,
pushing
do I
on mine
push?
too. Yours is still
Oh,
on
we need
under there.
whoever's available. We all need to get together doing
17 on the bite, which is a miss, right?
Your
Okay.
light is still on under there.
And then I make an attack with the stinger. Natural 20.
Oh my goodness.
Silver barbs. Let's save your life.
You need
Can you
silver
do that
barbs
on
in
a
that
20?
20?
Sure.
That's
can.
specifically what it's for, I think.
It's 100% for that. So reroll, take the lower, and
Bard is here. You can see him and you can see the paladin. The paladin is sorry, let me make my
let me make sure I can actually
19. Oh, so it's a hit. No, that's plus 7, so 26. So it's not a
It's
crit.
not a crit.
No,
It's not a
not
crit.
But that's
26. So
And
he
you're gonna
is
get-
60 feet from you.
Okay, and that's the range. That's what I need to know. And then you get advantage on your next attack, ability check, or saving throw.
That's a broken spell. Holy.
It's good.
What is that?
could have used that.
Two?
Yeah, apparently I can take that too. So
Is
I'll
that a
do
second tier?
It's level 1.
Level
It's broken. This is the first time I've ever used
Yeah.
it because it is broken.
It's like lucky.
But I didn't. Yeah, I didn't take lucky. I didn't take.
So
all the,
5, give me
all
a
the
con
cheater
saving
stuff.
throw.
I felt bad.
Well, it's come in handy
Constitution
probably
saving
3 or 4
throw.
times so far
Constitution
already.
saving throw?
There's
Very
I'm looking on the shelf for it, but it's out on the thing. Here you go. A little dungeon for your dice that.
Oh, the cuck chair.
For the dice
Yeah.
that rolled the 1, you got the
Yes.
jail
Put 'em in
for
there.
it.
I like that one. When they put the dice on the chair, it made the dice watch the other
Do
dice
we have a
getting rolled.
rope later, maybe?
So what was your con save? Sorry,
15.
15. Okay, so you take another 5 poison damage, and you're not poisoned. You take the damage from you take the 5 and then you take another 5 poison because you succeeded the save. Okay.
Oh, I'm
Poison is a monk thing. And that brings us to the next person in line, which is a bard.
Okay. Gonna pop out
I'm getting used to
and
my setup here.
do attack with Vicious Mockery, which is a Wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom saving throw.
What do you say?
I say, fuck you, you gigantic micro penis. Go get stuffed. Bend over and suck your own ass.
So I got a 4, so I'll take the damage.
I take the damage. Thanks for that long explanation. I take the damage.
The big thing is you have disadvantage on your next.
That is the big thing. And he has advantage on his next saving throw or attack roll. Wow, that's really good.
Isn't it 2? I've got. What do I have? Like a plus.
+3.
Vicious Mockery at your level now. It should be 2, isn't it? Though it's 2D. I don't think it is. I think that's level 5.
Oh, okay.
You're level 5. You're
We are
level
level
5.
Oh, okay. Okay, so 4, 5, and then my.
What did you roll?
I
Your
rolled
extras?
a 1 and I rolled a 4.
Okay.
And then I have. I must have the focus.
What do you?
Yeah, rapier.
That's not a focus.
Do I need like a?
Yeah, you
Yeah.
do. Yeah, you need a magical instrument. It's like a wizard needs a wand,
Right. Okay.
or it could be a +1 fucking triangle,
My
a single +1 symbol.
My bag
harmonica.
Right.
Vibes, right?
Harmonica.
I'm still getting used to the part.
2 spoons.
2 spoons.
So
2 +1
just 5
spoons.
damage, but the next lucky bastard is being attacked gets disadvantage. It's
So
either
now-
that or shooting with my bow when that didn't seem worthwhile.
Or not.
Screen setup. Behold.
Oh, when I go back to.
Oh, it looks so good right now when you look at like what it looks like. You get all your whole setup is in view right now. Adam. Like,
Excellent.
look at that. Just don't see the cover screen. Like look at it.
Getting
It
better.
goes on and on and on and on.
Infinite me.
So now you're gonna do it in the next screen.
Yeah.
Infinite me.
Bask in my awesome.
Aha.
And it's multiplying every time. It's like exponentially infinite. Makes it even better.
Forever and always. Amen.
We don't need this up here
Not
Ooh,
for now.
this cream one is
4 damage. I
Maybe
have
since drinking
disadvantage.
the,
Bard's done. Boomy, it's your turn.
DC 16 wisdom save.
What was it? What was it?
It's not wise. It is not wise. So 11.
Oh, true.
Your cloud of daggers.
My Cliker.
So when he had
Cloud of
so when
Daggers
he had his
is-
attack,
Yeah.
It would reactivate.
Yeah.
When the word did its turn. So how
And
much damage
Cloud
is
of
it?
Daggers is 44.
9
1, 3.
Oh, I had disadvantage on
4,
that saving throw. Or attack roll. Doesn't matter anyway.
Well, add them together.
So the disadvantage from Vicious Mockery is not on my attack roll or saving throw?
It says it's on your next attack. So it would be the next person you attack.
So
He also
7.
took 5 from his.
Cloud Dagger. No, it's 1.
Oh, I think 5. 5 is fine.
Nine.
Jay, if you
And
don't
nine.
know.
9 for
3
you.
ones and a 2.
9 from you.
Hangs his head in shame.
Feel sad.
The bard is one.
That's why I
slow
really
tear
like,
trickles down his cheek.
So this purple worm already has a big gash out of it. You can tell it's not clearly it's not like a full. It wouldn't have been dealing. It wouldn't look as beat up as it does if it was an adult. It's been hacked through fairly consistently.
This is
It's
not
more
an
than
adult.
bloody. So Elon, it is your turn.
I'm in that sort of cave, right?
You're in that narrow-
the
that opening.
passageway, yeah.
So again, it's like rounded out like a worm's
And then
passed through
behind
here.
me is
Drakkar, and he is fighting that.
One
He's
of the
got-
smaller culling drones.
Yep, for 7
Yeah,
gold.
and he has
exclude him,
this.
right?
That,
No,
no,
he's
I'm not
excluded from
excluded.
it.
So
No
So
one
you
is.
can't get
No
too
one is.
close.
And you are currently
7
in
rounds.
it, so
Yeah.
something's moved because you were not in it.
Yeah.
You were 15 feet outside of
I'm
it.
not. I was around that corner. Yeah, I was right there.
Yeah,
and
Kind
I,
of hiding.
yeah.
Against the wall 15 feet away.
So I can move first. I think I'm gonna try to get. I want to get away from Carl so he can get in.
No, he's fighting somebody else.
I know, but
And
once
the
he
light
does that,
source
he's
is here.
coming in here.
It
Yeah.
only illuminates.
Oh, so I can't even go in there.
You have your
I
15
have my
feet of dark
15
vision.
feet, yeah.
How
So can
fast
I
are you
see the
gonna move?
worm? Am I comfortable seeing the worm right now?
You can hear it, and with just the light, because it's bouncing off the walls, you can see some movement. But as you get, are you within 15 feet of the worm?
No, definitely not.
You know it's
maybe at the
there.
head. I'm in within 15
Sometimes.
feet of the head.
So sometimes
Okay.
you can see the
So
worm.
would I have disadvantage if I attack it? Is really what I'm asking.
From more than 15 feet away, yes.
But you're hidden, so you're flat.
Okay. But I couldn't give myself
You won't
advantage
get
to
it.
steady aim, which is what I wanted to do. Okay, in that case then.
But you're hidden, so you're still. Oh no, you don't get your.
No,
Unless
I
you have
don't.
advantage.
I have to have do I have advantage on the other guy? I might as well shoot at him. The one near the car.
Yes.
Okay. Yep.
Help get you out of there. And I have advantage on this.
You do.
So I have that naturally though. I don't even have to steady aim. Because I'm hidden right now. My steady
Right.
attack is with advantage.
Correct. So you can still make your second attack after that.
That's exactly what I'm going. 15 plus 22.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm 4. 46. Plus 4, right? Plus my dex mod.
No dex mod on your damage from a crossbow. That's from from bow and arrows and stuff like that.
Okay, so in that case it's just 9.
For your sneak attack and everything.
That should be. I should roll 4. Oh, do I roll 5? I roll 5.
You
It's the sneak
roll
attack.
no. It's
It's the piercer on the.
only when you crit. You
I
can
roll-
you can re-roll 1 with
Yeah,
piercer.
and I already did that. I think I.
So you roll 3d6.
Sneak attack is 3d6 plus 1 from piercer.
Right.
Plus your crossbow bolt.
Plus the crossbow bolt, which is just 6 right off the bat, right?
No, it's a d6.
It's an extra. Okay, so I do need to do 5 then. for
Yes.
this.
Yes. Yeah.
So 11 then. In that case. And then I will. I'm no longer hidden, right?
No.
So I will. You know what? I'm gonna attack. I'm gonna attack him again. That's the same guy. I don't have advantage
Oh,
this time. But I'll
sorry,
use
that
my.
was 11 on that guy.
Yeah, I'll use my offhand.
Okay.
17. Yeah. 24. Yeah. And so this time though, I only rolled a 2, right? Because it's my regular crossbow hit and piercer. And I can reroll one.
Is piercer always?
Piercer is whenever I deal piercing damage. I believe.
Okay.
I just have written here. Oh no, that's on a crit pierce. That's
Right,
only when
that's
I
what
crit.
mean.
Yeah, that's only okay. So it's just 1d6 then, I guess, right? You offhand?
Yeah. Yeah. Wrong search.
Oh,
I'll
do you
just
still
take
have
the
my
four.
clay ones?
I do.
Mm.
Not for long, Carl.
Oh.
Not for long.
So 4 more, Adam.
4 more.
And then can I, with my movement, can I
Second
get?
only takes. I only deal so much.
Where
Yeah.
did I put it? Can I get back past Carl without?
6 inches.
Yeah, I put mine down somewhere. I don't know where I put it.
Get back to
Oh,
here.
here it is.
This wall.
Yeah, but can I get past his Spirit Guardian?
No,
Yeah.
you'll have to pass through it.
No, he's got 3 if he hugs the.
I
the
hug
wall.
right against the
is
wall.
your range. It has to be 20 feet to not be in there.
Yeah, but it's 15 feet, isn't it, on the radius? Or is it
Yeah, so it's
Okay.
it's
So
has to
So
be
you have
16.
3 squares around.
It's gonna be
Yeah.
3 squares, right?
It has
Yeah,
to be
you got it.
16
So it's
feet.
actually right up to the
Yeah,
wall.
right up to the wall.
So
Right
you've
up
got
to
to
the wall.
pass through it.
So you
No.
have a
Why
bonus
don't you
action to
Why don't you advance
No, I use my
forwards?
bonus
Why don't you
action.
advance forwards and curl around to like the left
Because I
or
can't
something?
see.
Yeah,
Move slow.
you're fine.
We're seeing 15 feet.
Yeah, I
Go.
guess.
But no one else knows that. You're
No,
the only one who
Curl
knows
around
that.
that's
to
You're
fine.
the
not.
I'm
left
gonna
instead of the
go.
right.
Yeah, I'm gonna go into that little nook.
All right, you move your character the way you want it to be moved. It's the focus is on that scene right now. You're in the nook.
In the nook.
You can see his giant head in the camera.
You hate that fucking thing. I have another one, Carl.
No, it's I don't even want to see it. No, it's the stuff of nightmares.
It's a cleric one.
Oh no way.
No, I doesn't want to see it. That got him right away. Yeah, I do have one. Yeah, if you want. No, okay. So Thelon, you're done. Ricard Noir, whose favorite color is light blue.
All right, so I guess we're starting my turn with these Spirit Guardians
Yeah.
activated.
Yeah, I have to roll. I have bonuses.
And it was an 18. But
No, it's a 16 for
16. No, it was 16. It was 18 damage.
I remember 16 a lot.
Was it 16?
I remember 16.
Okay.
I remember 16.
All good. So 16 damage.
Is it just the same one since we?
Since he
from up
cast
top?
it.
Yeah, I think it was around
16. I was writing 16 down a lot.
I just
wiped
remember
off
I
my
thought it
bonus.
was 2 8s on the D8 and then 1 2. So that's why I'm envisioning 18. I'll take 16. I'm fine with that. Still a good roll. All right, so we got the 16. Did he take all 16? He's taking a lot of damage. Is he still alive or what?
This guy?
Yeah.
This is the first time you've gone in with that.
No, second time.
And I hit him.
And I
Yeah,
hit
and
him
he just
last
hit him,
turn.
sorry.
And I tried to
Yeah,
shield
yeah.
bash him last
Yeah,
turn.
yeah, yeah.
Should be.
He has 39 hit points.
Another day, another victory thanks to my unparalleled
So that
leadership.
just happened.
So he's just dead. Now you just take him over. All right, and
Took
then
him
I'll
over, yeah.
start my.
Nothing
So-
erupts from him because it wasn't those ones.
So I didn't
that
actually do anything. I just started my turn.
You
is
just
what you're
started your
saying.
turn.
All right, so in that case, I can.
Well, no,
actually-
no, no. It takes damage at the start of its turn.
But you skipped it taking its damage.
I did.
Though.
I did
So
the purple worm.
It would have died
And you still got
beforehand.
everything.
So
Yeah.
technically, Thelon gets the kill, not Drakkar Noir.
Well, we're going
Let's
with
go- no,
we're going with
yeah.
current continuity of timeline.
Arrows.
All right,
coming out of
Thelon
him.
gets
So I'll
the
go
kill.
back and piss off
If we're
Loki
gonna-
here. Move forward. Move
Congrats,
forward.
Thelon,
Thank
on
you.
a kill.
It's a beautiful
All right, so I'll just move up. I can't get it to hand to hand
Couple
necessarily
different-
with them. But I'll try and take a little bit of cover behind this little small outcropping of rock.
You can't get them to
kill.
feet, or?
Oh yeah, you're right. I could actually go within 15 feet. So it's here,
Yeah, yeah.
right? If I can get within 15 feet of him.
Okay, so now he enters on his turn and he makes his saving.
No,
throw.
it's when they first enter into, or at the start of their turn.
So
he's
that's what I mean.
first
He
activated-
gets it now.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
just
So he
entered
gets
it.
it
That's
now.
what I'm doing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Can I roll it? Am I allowed to roll dice? I don't know.
No, but you rolled really bad on that.
No, that's not true because I was told I couldn't. Now I have to roll it. It's a
Well,
wisdom save, right? No,
all right, so it's 16. Fine. All right, and then I guess I will use my.
you get a minus 1 instead of a minus
So it takes 16.
So
2. It takes a 16 damage.
is it dead?
No.
I will bring out your dead. I'll toll the dead.
I'm not dead yet.
So DC 16, I guess it would be 15, because I don't have a. I also have plus magic items, but they don't. They're
not your
they
focus.
aren't focus.
Natural 20.
All right.
So not only do I not take damage, I'm going to take half damage off the next toll of the dead.
Okay.
I
The
get
next
about
toll of the dead. So
15
irrespective of
minutes
who the
worth
toll of the dead comes
listening to
from,
it in the car at times. So
he's
got a
got
long way to go
50%
from
toll of
down
the
to
dead resistance right now. That's actually kind of cool.
I rolled a nat 20 on the
I like
saving
it.
throw. There should be a
I like it.
result.
I like
We
it.
do calamity.
Yeah,
We do.
that's good.
I'm in total agreement. I
Okay.
want this one.
Tough. Nat 20.
Yeah.
It's you, sir.
Across the board.
The thing is brutalized in front of you. It's you can see it's looking to depart.
Finish him.
Finish
him.
I get
Yeah.
the advantage.
Actually,
Is
the fact
Is that advantage on like my attack turn or just one attack?
One
Is that
attack.
two?
Your next
that's a hit.
insert of my last.
He told you he's almost done. You save it.
That is
Comparatively.
Oh.
I mean, it's all relative,
I guess
right?
it's relative.
that's
Wurm is go
that's
next.
nine damage.
I know that one. You're adding in all your dueling and everything.
It is 9 as well.
Okay, so you have slashed into it repeatedly at this and lightly bruised your back on its scaly body. But you've cut through it enough in one section where it begins leaking out, like, you know, fluids and stuff. But its head recoils in pain. As a last ditch, like, death throes thing, it lashes out at with its tail. Misses you. Slams into the
That
floor
worked out
beside
really well.
you.
That was a good turn.
Slams into the ground
Innocent
beside
fight.
you and is left sticking into the ground. It's about a spike about this long of bone.
I'm impressed. In the same way I'm impressed when my dog learns a new
Am I
trick.
still-
I'm impressed nevertheless.
You weren't
That was
poisoned, you made your
actually funny.
saving
That was
throw.
funny.
I made
You
it
just took
over.
damage, but if you had failed your saving throw, you would have taken 10 damage and had the
And-
poison condition, which is horrible. It's way worse than it looks like on paper. It's way fucking worse.
Oh, yeah. Forget about it.
Even if you're not taking damage, just the constant bad.
Alright.
So we're out of initiative unless people want to remain in initiative.
I don't necessarily need to remain in initiative, but let's be mindful of the time. I still have 7
You
turns.
cancel your cloud of daggers
right now.
Can you move that at all, or it goes
So I still have 7 turns that we can run around right now, and we'll have like 2 banger spells going. Before we're basically almost all out of level 3 spells, if I'm not mistaken, from all members of party. Aside from myself, the great Drakkar Noir, who had the foresight to think ahead as your leader, it's my duty.
I suppose, like, free action, can I just say to the team, like, what the hell is that thing? Like, what was that? Because I can't really see it all that well either, right? So I know you guys were fighting something big, and I saw that there was kind of a worm, but, like,
Dude, it was
I guess
like
I'll
this,
walk up to it myself.
It was like this
Okay.
trippy
Because
ass
I want to
worm
see.
thing.
I want to. Can I like investigate it or?
Yeah, you can walk. You guys you're out of initiative.
That'll
It's
take
all
time though.
scaly and shit, man.
That's such a.
How does it look on the screen? Yeah, but how does it look like on Twitch? 'Cause that's the
Testing.
real thing.
Don't hate us. Good day, mate. Good day to Fizz.
It's the Fizz.
Look at that fucking cool ass lighting effect. That's
The
fucking
Fizz. What do you
good.
think about that cool ass lighting effect? You like that one?
What else you got?
Did you get the black light
The
yet?
green.
I have 3 black lights that I'm gonna clip onto here, but I'm gonna move the table and then center the light on the table and then clip the back light. The black
Very
light.
cool.
Oh,
Are you
are
gonna
we
do
doing
like the
Slave
hidden
Work tonight?
messages and shit? I love that.
Oh, he says it's pretty sweet.
Pretty sweet. He likes the light.
It's gonna be doing
Look at
the
it.
hidden
It
messages.
actually looks like a wind is blowing over the dungeon.
Yeah.
The way.
But it's
that the
not
light
reflecting
shines on.
off the minis.
I like
Yeah.
that color.
Yeah, me too. But it's a little dark. But everyone does have their own lights. But it.
Yeah.
I'm just looking.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's fucking cool.
That's pretty cool.
Cool. Okay, well, I guess again speaking, do we want to potentially take a look at what's around here, or do we want to keep just pushing on? Because that's really the decision we have to make.
So
here.
right away. So I'm just gonna say right away, you guys are out of initiative. Free to act however you want. That was not quiet what you just did.
So get them before they get us.
So
Let us carry
I'm
on.
gonna take this opportunity and within my pool.
What's it? 25. Like 25 is your limit right now, right?
Your character almost dead or something, Dre? If I'm not mistaken.
Me? No, I
That was
blew a
that's
level
right.
3 spell. I
That's
have
right.
no level 3 spells left.
Yeah, that's right.
You spent healing
That's right.
yourself.
Yeah,
So-
I'm in pretty good shape, but yeah.
You have to blow your spell.
I think we all got health, but no spells.
I've got spells.
Exactly.
I got lots of spells and lots of
I've
health
still got
spells.
3 seconds and 1 first.
Oh, okay. So you guys are good then. I'm good to
And
Bro, I'm
continue.
Toll the
juicy.
Dead's just unlimited. so-
I'm as
Two
miserly
slides.
with my spells as I am with my compliments. I've still got like 3, 3, and 1.
Nice.
I'm
I just
I'm
want to know what you
rolling,
guys are
buddy.
doing.
I think we should press on then while we
Let's
have the
press
Spirit
on.
Guardian.
Yep. I've got 7 turns left of it, which
Can I-
Could be
means
stuff here that's
7
worth
minutes.
checking out.
You can check it out and catch up with us. We'll defend these hallways. It's something that you'd probably be good for is hanging around the back so you don't get in the way.
Thanks, boss. That sounds like a good idea.
Uh,
How about I do that?
Of course, it's a great idea. It came from my lips to your ears. Go on, lackey.
Dude, I just like I gotta say, like I like
Tell me
being
where
the
you're going.
second in the band. It's cool that you're like the lead vocalist and I'm the lead guitarist. Like
He's got the throat for it, that's for sure.
this is cool.
You can drink this mead.
Oh, God.
Anyone
So,
hanging out
you
with
can
me while I
drink
search this
anything.
place a little bit?
Do we want to go?
I need to be 15
So
feet
party,
away
do we
from
want to
you.
go this way or this way?
Sure.
This way or this way, party?
We need
This
rapid
way
action.
Or this way?
I think we
go?
should.
This way.
You
or
have
this
to
way?
squeeze through here. You have
Yep.
to squeeze through here.
Because I would push you. I could get you out of the way, lead the way that way,
Yeah.
and we can continue
Do
along
it.
to the left.
Do it. Yeah.
All right, continue along to the left. Okay.
Where is
So,
your
We're gonna do like a sequence of events that involves Big
White
Head
Dragon?
moving that
Yeah.
way,
I'll
my
send
guy
that away.
moving over
Oh,
here,
it did-
Big Head getting in
it did
line
the big
behind
cost
us. You want to move your
it
paladin
cost
into the
me,
line,
so-
and we'll create that sandwich again like last time.
I don't know, maybe this place is not
Adam, are we
interesting.
creating the sandwich? Are you taking the tail with the active spirit
Last place
guardians?
was.
All right.
Nothing here. All right, I'm following along.
I mean, honestly, we would normally be
All right.
taking scales off this thing.
Well, that's what I
We
was
can
thinking.
still do
This is a
I'm
massive-
taking scales
And
off
you guys
that
can
thing.
continue to move your.
Give me scales, please.
You guys just
This
lose
one here?
everything.
It
Is
takes
that what
time.
Move your guy
Yes,
over
you
here.
can.
I will take time.
You leave your
Alright.
mini back there, then you are gathering things. You see it's got its tail end stuck in the ground. Again, it's the spike on the back of it is about yay long. That's 3 feet almost, 2.5 feet of large bony barb.
I'll leave you my bag of holding. So.
So
I say-
leave your mini at the
I'll
back.
take
there.
everything I
I
can.
say you there.
So we're gonna do this as time progresses,
Yes,
right?
I hear
Because
you.
people are.
I've been impressed with your progress.
So-
Tell me where you want the light.
Where are you moving?
I
to?
would love
If we're doing this,
if you
in-
could cast the lights
So I'm kind of
further down somewhere.
Do you want me to cast it? I cast it on one of
I feel
your
like I'll share
quivers.
this stuff
swirls
with
going
personal.
on.
Alright, that
One
way
of my,
you
you
can-
mean one of my bolts?
Maybe
Well, I'll give you 2 separate bolts.
Two separate
Each
bolts.
one that
He
has
doesn't
it, so you
need
can
to
throw
tell me
one down if you want to, or
I'd love
load
it.
one even into your crossbow.
That's-
shield.
I will
fair,
load
we
it
might-
and
we
shoot
might
I
it
got
have
with
2
my
to-
separate bolts.
Yeah,
In
that's
fact,
amazing.
I think I can do light up to 3 targets. So I'll give you 2. That
Two,
way I won't
that's
want
fine.
from
Yeah,
it.
that's fine.
So I will, just because I don't want to.
Yes, those who prove
Come on,
themselves
you guys
useful to
will
the party
move it
shall
up.
be rewarded.
For anyone who's interested, I'm booking an escape room on Wednesday.
Here, Carl, I'm gonna move
And
this
if you're
off
free,
here.
you're welcome.
You guys are going to be coming back here, and it will all get.
Yeah, Wednesday's
as,
usually
as
this.
people see it, I will
What's that?
build it out.
Wednesday's
All
usually
right.
this. That's true. Oh, okay, that's true. Wednesday. I definitely wouldn't be able to do both.
We still got to do that. They've extended the interactive.
Oh man, I want to go. Another guy in my
Yeah, but Amanda
Facebook
could come.
profile showed up with it. Haven't
I
gone.
don't know if she
Said it
wants
was
to do that.
amazing.
I'll talk her into
Yeah,
it.
I'm
I'll
down.
talk her into it.
Like, let's just arrange
I'll
it.
try.
I'd love to
My-
get that
my
in with
wife.
some disc golf. Go up to Toronto, do the thing, have a round of disc golf. That'd be a good like morning of
Wanna
disc
go?
golf
Skip
followed by going to the thing
My wife's
after
daughter.
lunch.
Toronto Island.
Yeah, I've never done that
My
one.
daughter.
I
You
haven't
played
done
it?
anything in Toronto.
Yeah, same.
I love them. I've probably done about 15 of them. I run them in my classroom.
I'll do a view of this whole thing when we're done here. Take a
Just
long
move around.
view.
Move the camera around.
Here, we'll pass it around. Pass around the camera.
Best one I
Yeah,
did
get
was
some
in
good
Sault
shots
Ste.
from
Marie.
your spots.
Really cool.
Good shots
We
from your
did one with the
spots.
kids.
Would you do one Thursday night?
It was yeah, it was fun.
Oh, you smell good, Adam.
What? What do you mean it
What
was
do you
fun?
smell like? Your car noir?
A day's worth
Yeah,
of spray
we did one.
painting and manual man
Oh,
glitter.
or it's the paint. Oh,
I
yeah.
did jerk
Thank
off
you.
earlier.
Yeah.
I don't know, Carl.
Somebody will come with us. Nobody
Carrie might
knows.
be down, but we try to find a babysitter.
That's
I'm
our
not
thing,
gonna
too.
reveal more
I like shows
than
like watch the kids. I'm like, oh, find someone.
For a weekend,
Yeah,
but
buddy.
then a
Dave
weekend-
McCoy, now COO. When we're not in a public setting, I can talk to you more about it. But let's just say I don't want to say anything else on video. But you and I can talk in private. But buddy, Dave McCoy, yes.
That's how the
Yeah,
Fizz
Dave,
got
Dave
hooked
and
up
I
with
have
us.
been talking for a while. Not necessarily about this, but Dave and I have been in contact for a while.
That how the Fizz got hooked up with this group? Did you talk about it? in yours?
Yes.
Okay.
I talked.
you have advertising from other places.
Correct.
Gotcha.
I should actually drop more talk about it because I almost never bring up red tail rogues. I almost never cross streams, you know. But
Don't cross the street.
at the same time, I mean, the Fizz likes it, right?
The Fizz has impeccable taste.
Of course he does. By the way, DeFizz, there is no shield bash, unfortunately.
Yeah, it wasn't a light weapon.
Yeah, that's correct.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know. I know
we
that
were
there
doing
is.
it wrong.
Some of us were saying that, but I won't say
However-
any names.
However, I
didn't
will
think-
say,
I didn't realize what weapon you were using.
I will say that
Makes sense in a way.
It does make sense.
I think for fighter classes, if you have a D10 or higher with your as your hit dice, but then we get into convoluted rulings and stuff like that. So
Light force-
thematically,
I was saying if you let it happen, make it be 1d4, add strength
No.
to it too. Like
no,
let's just
no,
go all out. Why
I don't
wouldn't
want
you
to
add the
beat it
strength?
because
That
there's
doesn't
other
seem
good
right.
things. There's other good things. We'll play with it around it later, but I think
DM's
And,
discretion.
and then,
But
like I said, that's
thematically,
when you
he is the
spike
god,
shield,
so-
1d6.
so
plus
my
strength.
war cleric. I
Yeah.
took the dual wielding feat, so I had a warhammer and a mace
Yep.
and a floating shield.
Oh
So
yeah,
you get
cool.
an AC bump for using 2 weapons with that feat. What's the like? It was awesome.
That does sound really awesome.
It was really good. It was a hard, it is a very rare shield, a wondrous item shield, but very cool shield.
So then I was doing 3 attacks every round.
Very cool.
So that's how
Yeah.
it should work.
Up to whiz modifier 3 attacks, right?
Well, like so,
Or you got
No,
to
it was a
attack
war
out of the
cleric,
shield.
right? So you
Yeah,
get
yeah.
the
So
extra and then
so
because
here's
I
the
had
thing.
the shield, I didn't need.
just so we don't go on another like
Yeah,
10
so
to 20 minute tirade.
Sorry.
No,
No,
just
I
so
like the tips.
but I will allow shield bashing thematically, like when it makes sense. You've just done something. You've bashed this thing down to 1 hit point. Do I want to let someone? If you're going to say, "How's it looking?" and inquire and that stuff, it's near death. I'll allow that kind of thing, right? Still, if it's down like a D4 with
should
no
roll the
strength
mood,
bonuses or anything, like you still get a shot at it.
You
know,
should roll
like,
the
maybe.
mood dice to determine whether or not you.
I
allow
like
it.
where your head is at.
No,
I like where
mood
your head
dice.
is at.
Mood
The
dice.
mood dice,
he's gonna
Carl.
feel silly. He's gonna feel silly. He
No,
always feels silly.
I don't.
How about I just
That's a
drop
vicious
my
lie.
shield? I just bonus action. Oh. One
Have you ever
more
seen
damage.
the emotion dice?
Drop the shield.
Have you seen the emotion
I
dice?
think you brought it out the first time.
Yeah, it's an important die. It should be in my tray at all times. I'm happy, Carl. I'm happy.
I'll see what I can do to change that.
All right.
I don't.
so,
It shouldn't be hard.
So who's moving up through this
So-
area here then?
This is
Yeah.
what.
All right,
I'm not
so
building it more out than this
I'm ready to
until
move
you
for
guys move forward.
We don't even have it on the map. You guys just want to start moving our little line if you guys want to.
So,
Our little line.
in order to get through that, to be clear,
Oh, that's tight
to be
space.
clear, you have to squeeze to get
Okay.
through here. Squeeze to get through here. Squeeze to get through here.
Adam, do I get anything from my search?
So, how many rounds did you spend searching?
Round is.
So I'll say this. So no,
6
around
minutes.
6 seconds.
6 minutes.
6 seconds.
6 seconds. Many rounds then. Like I'll spend an
So
entire
you're way
minute.
back there then in that
I'll
case.
spend a minute.
Okay,
So you're
the next
way
10
back
rounds,
there.
you'll be here doing this.
So where's your guy?
He's still back there.
Oh, okay. He's still back there.
He's our rogue guy over there.
Yep.
All right.
Okay, so you're back there searching.
Who's in charge of camera?
Its tail. Its tail, just like it stabbed to the ground as it died and started to pull out. The stinger on its tail, you think if if you could remove it carefully, it would be an absolutely very valuable, if nothing else, thing to make like a lance out of, or a spear out of, or something. Like it's a long thing, and you
Could you
don't
make
know.
an
You
instrument out of it?
give me a nature check, or give me an arcana check or a nature check.
7. Ugh. Not awful.
Survival check. Just tell me what skill you're using when you roll the dice. Not with the note, the direction of the.
Can I use an investigation check?
Yeah, hold on, investigation check.
Okay. So +3.
No. Your proficiency plus your proficiency modifier plus yours.
Yep. Proficiency is +2, and then it's intelligence, which is +1, so that's +3.
Plus your proficiency, which is another plus.
His proficiency just says +2.
It
But it
should
should
be
be
+4. Your
Plus
proficiency should be +3.
So you should be at that's 6.
Oh, okay. So I'm at 17.
So your investigation check, I'll give you the information. The way that would play out is, you can see how the bony stinger connects to the flesh under the plates on the worm. So on your the first round or two is going to be spent with you trying to liberate a way to. There's a poison sac in behind it. So
Right.
do you want to save that poison sac, or like?
I don't know that I have what is necessary to keep it. I've an adventure.
You're doing this with a knife because it's a knife
Right,
or a
but I
dagger.
need to keep that poison sac somewhere. I mean, I can just dump it in the bag of holding,
A
but
really
And
bad idea.
intact, ideally.
Yeah, right.
And I mean, what you doing? You doing
Just pour it in there.
a speed run on
Next
cutting
time
this
someone
thing?
puts
here?
a can
I
in
don't
there.
want to
Wait a
do
minute.
So just so you know, like it's gonna take time for you to do it. So you know, that's gonna be like a round
So
or
we can
two.
also come back.
You guys can message each other if you like, if you have those spells. But who's going up there? And
I'd like to deal with
Are we
this.
doing a new initiative, or do you want to do the?
I want to take the lance thing and try for the poison.
So that's
sac.
gonna take time.
How much?
Yeah,
How
like
much
we're-
time?
Like minutes, which is like 10 rounds. A minute's a round.
We're not in
One
initiative.
round is.
We're about to enter initiative.
But the thing is, we're still in initiative because they want to keep initiative because there's spells they've got going on.
Yeah.
Oh, let me know when
Correct.
you need me.
All right. Fair enough.
Meanwhile, you're back there analyzing
Fair
the
enough.
purple one. Understood.
Okay.
Um,
So, do we see any baddies? when
You'll
we get
hear-
up
Call
here?
her if you need help.
So you've moved up. Okay.
Yeah.
So as you're moving up, because of the everything being so narrow, tent, blanket, rope.
Grappling hook. Where your 30 feet of rope came from, like
That's
you
correct.
specified straight up. I purchased additional rope.
He doesn't have an axe. But he is.
Is he dead?
There's like a machine here made of vines, made of this roots from this tree. So all these tree roots that you see coming down are from that ironwood tree, way above. So all these stumps sections are roots that come down and penetrate the rock and move on. Areas around the rocks you can't. Again, you're where you are. You can't see what's close to the edges up on higher ledges. But you hear like a low groaning, and as you hear that groaning, you hear like not gears turning, but like the sound of like a wooden cog kind of going, like grabbing into another wooden cog, something tightening, like the sound of like tension, right? And you hear like a low groan. go do other things. That's what
Alright.
Carl, if you move out of the way, I can maybe shoot one of those.
I'm not even
bolts
in the room yet.
down into. Well, yeah, but I could shoot one of those bolts down into there, and maybe it would anything that's there would move, and we would see it. I don't know. It would also maybe give away.
What's
where
the
it's
highest
coming
passive
from.
perception?
Well,
My passive
actually,
perception,
10, sorry.
14.
14.
Oh, Jazz 15.
He's not with us.
Oh,
No,
true.
you guys.
You heading up this way.
I could go up or I could come in.
Is that,
So
is
I
that,
mean,
I can move this way.
I've also got
Is that-
dark vision.
I'm listening. What did you say?
I just want to be able
Let's
to
see if
get
that's-
into where there's going to be hordes of guys all at once, just so I can try and trap them in the.
let's see if that's Albright. Yeah, I
Oh.
found Albright's corpse. Right?
No.
I may as well. I'll just wander in that way, and then we can try and pincer them, is what we're saying. All right, so
But you don't know where anything else. All you see
we
is
may as well
all.
move all the way here in that case.
Do I recognize Albright's groans?
How many times have you heard Albright? He might recognize Albright's groans, as he's a paladin. How was Commander? How did Commander Albright treat you? Is he a gentleman?
Both of them.
And I'm
Yeah.
prepping myself
Yeah.
with this bush that I think things are going to pop out of, because we have experience with those bushes. So just so you know, I
That
am
needs to
straight up
stay.
leery of these bushes. I'll be turned like this, but I'm.
So how many rounds are we saying is taking place?
That was just one round so far.
And
we
you
actually-
guys are moving up slowly and
Yeah.
checking, right? There's no light source.
Yeah, there is. I cast light twice for him.
Yeah,
just so
I
you
have
know.
I have bolts that have
Yeah,
lights
I
on.
gave him two.
I have one of
bolts
them that's
that have
like
light
in
on
my
them.
pocket, and then I
Okay,
got
so
another
here's
one
the
that's
light
in
source.
my.
I had the other
Beautiful.
torch on here.
Beautiful. Here, I'll take that.
I had two torches. I have this one though.
The rest of us can have dark vision.
Dark vision doesn't reveal color.
I'm gonna shoot one of the bolts into, like, with the
The
light.
person on the rack. Oh,
No, not
sorry.
the person on the rack. I can't reach there.
It's like this thing, this
Like,
edge over
sorry,
here.
I'm
yeah,
tall.
over in like the middle. Kind of.
You toss that here.
Yeah. Yep. So I have light in the area.
Okay. Passive perception still 15, right?
No.
I think it's all
14.
14s.
14.
the
Okay.
best.
Even better.
Can I do a perception check?
I will also do it. Now that I have some vision.
And as
Yeah.
leader of the
I see
party, of
nothing.
course, I'll do a perception check.
Actually,
Yes!
That one on my perception
Yes! I love it!
I got
I'll
a
declare it.
16. I got 16.
16?
All right, good. At least someone saw something.
No.
I'm also way back. So.
Yeah. So with a 16, I will let you know that this area of tunnels is not dug out by the worms. Like the worm wouldn't come into this area. You see there isn't as much sludge as there was down here in this area. But you can see a couple of tracks, small footed tracks, leading up like and out and like
Out
in
towards
direction
Charles
away
Hall?
from this into this room, into this area.
I'll let the group know I see some tracks. Definitely come this way.
Would probably be able to still shout that to me. Are you shouting it to me?
Are you shouting? Shouting
No,
will
I'm talking
attract,
to the group here.
shouting will attract a lot of attention, which I'm fine with.
Who does not.
He does not shout.
I attempt to sleep.
I didn't actually see what it was.
It's okay. I've all right.
You guys just right at the threshold. I just kept looking for it.
tell me I
That's the spirit.
What are you guys doing? You guys have moved up, and that's what you're doing.
I'd like to attempt to initiate stealth for myself.
And I'll just continue trotting down the path.
Someone needs to check out the guy on the. I will light him on fire with my spirit guardian, so I can't go near.
Okay,
Well,
I'm the
not
only
like
one who
on
can,
fire,
so I
but
guess
on
I'll
fire.
walk
I
up
also
to
can't
him.
go near him.
That's fine. Okay, I'll walk up to him, and I'm gonna do a, I guess, would it be a perception check? See, sort of like.
Be a
Who it
medicine
is.
check. I will tell you what you see, and you can go from there.
Well, I don't really know Albright. That's the problem.
I can tell you what you see. Is there a way to get up? You've only ever seen.
Yeah, that's a good question. Can I climb up here?
Oh, for
Sorry.
sure you'll be able to climb up.
Yeah, an athletics check.
Athletics.
I mean, you're not in. Are we in initiative?
No.
So we're not in initiative. So we're
No.
burning through
No.
turns.
Yes.
Okay. Good. Okay.
We're
I'm
burning
good with
through
that.
turns
Okay.
right
here.
now.
Okay.
So we're in initiative.
Because
Yeah,
your spells
well,
on. I just
This
that's
is
what to
one.
be clear.
This was we got there. This has been one turn that we're doing this. So this is one turn. We're on
We're still
turn
in
2
initiative.
right
You're
now.
still initiative.
We're on turn 2.
So you climb up.
Yep.
Athletics check. DC 12. You don't climb up.
Athletics. Well,
You can parkour it. You can parkour it up if you want.
that's still not going to be a good.
You can still
That would be-
say that you parkour it
That
up.
would be a 10,
No.
Yeah,
but
no.
I'm not doing that. No.
Alright.
So I'm
Do I-
not
do
up
I-
then.
I'm gonna try to get up.
Okay, so you move over there. Can someone move his piece
Can
forward?
you walk up this side?
Okay, give me a perception check as you walk up. No, he's moving up. He's moving up.
No, he gets up. No, he
No,
has
no,
that
no, he's
roll.
got to roll. You got to roll
Yeah.
your athletics check.
Oh yeah, no, that's what I just rolled. So my athletics.
Fine. Yeah, so you get up. I figure your strength's so pretty. Okay, so the tide from that to that machine here, there's like a vine that's connected to this plant, and you can tell just by looking at it, it's under tension. The person who's on the rack, okay, you can give me an investigation or a perception check, whichever's better for you, with a lowered DC because you have spent time with him. Potentially.
That doesn't sound good.
Potentially.
Depending how much time you spent with him, it depends.
All right.
How parted is your hair?
Mine's
So
quite
that's,
parted.
that's a 14.
14? Okay. So this pathetic creature used to one time be Commander Albright, who is still alive, minus his arms and his legs. And his skin is wrapped up in thorns that are on this like these wheels beside him. Like this
This is
plant,
horrific.
this area is pulling
So
him
remind
like
me again, so
straight out
this
of
is-
Hellraiser, pulling his skin super taut, and on his chest is just carved "Return my property."
I'm not using this in
But now you can see it's
So he's basically a torso.
He's
Torn
alive.
apart.
he's alive.
Is he
And
like,
after you're here for say around, depending
No,
how long.
no. All right.
Okay,
So,
so-
we spent,
continue your explanation. After we're
Yeah.
here for a round,
Yeah.
what?
So
What would happen?
after a while, say like around, you see that there is. You still had you cast your detect magic. You guys have been your detect good and evil, and you've been charging through this place earlier, right? You detect like a faint surge of magic, almost like just enough to
From him.
No,
No.
from the plants to him. And you see just almost gasps for breath. And then it pulls tight, like it's like stretching the life out of him. Millimeter by millimeter.
Commander
So
Albright,
something-
no! Save him.
So there's one vine,
There is no blood everywhere. You'd
but
expect.
there's
I
a
think it's gonna
vine,
be hard
one
to
single
say.
vine.
Pardon me?
Very hard
There's
to
one
say.
single
Intention
like,
to it.
He's like
intention.
He's
I'll carry him on
no,
my
the
back.
vine is connected, goes from there to the
Throw him in the
Put him
bag.
on
Of, throw him in the bag of holding.
Yeah.
Keep his head out.
Thorn.
the thorns that
Oh,
he's
yes, that's
on,
out,
and they're like
okay.
just wheels of rose thorns, basically, right? That are like hooked into his skin and
So that's the
Chewie, C3PO,
I'm
Empire
I'm
Strikes
gonna
Back.
sever. I'm
I
gonna
was
sever
gonna
the
say,
vine.
okay. So you the vine that connects to over there.
Yep.
Okay.
We can put it back. We can put it back.
Very good. So the tension, there's like a lash. This long, thin vine lashes out and slashes 15 feet this way, almost hitting you. Almost hitting, like you're walking through the tunnel and it just like whoosh, right by your head, right?
My bad.
And it cracks like a whip as it does so, and it's like, and then it falls to the ground, and it's like this long, thin rope-like vine, but it's like the thorns that are coming off it are viciously hooked, and like they all go, the thorns hook in a different direction, so it's always going to catch.
Is there anything? So other than this, termite property, like,
As you
is he even salvageable?
So
Is
he,
responsible?
as you cut that thing, and that as like that surge of healing energy is going through, the machine tightens slightly, and a last gasp of breath escaped him.
Alas.
So he's like, he was being tortured and kept alive the
Yeah.
entire time just to give this message, right? Or also to give this message, and the whole time, like you severed that little tie-in with the
You mercifully.
the vines, and it's so
CPR,
he's
guys,
dead.
mouth to mouth, chest compressions.
So
Let's
he's
go.
You could get him out. You'd have to carry him. Like you could, if you were to heal him right now, he would live.
Mhm.
He would have to be carried out,
He's a quadriplegic.
right? If you leave it,
It's a magical
then it
world. We can
becomes
get 'em
our
limbs.
spells available to resurrect him. And who's going?
And that's not
There are people who
necessarily
have
why-
that money
Use
who
the
knows,
for the magic tap.
but they're not here.
No, and that's not necessarily.
Captain Albright, as useless now as you were in life.
Now,
He was an inspiration.
So was he like?
Bah.
So he was like my mentor.
You never did
He was like
anything
your
for
mentor's
us.
mentor.
And look at him. He got captured.
Right.
Only losers
He's
get
like the
captured.
grand sensei. Yeah.
But he's
the
not,
Qui-Gon,
and he's
yeah.
not dead.
I don't like
He's
this.
dead. He's dying now, making death saving throws as we speak.
Oh,
He's gotta live. You gotta help him now.
Also,
Not 20. He.
I'll say
And he continues to. I rolled a not 20, so he lives. He casts a breath, a little spurt of blood, and he like gets on your
You gotta
armor.
help him, man.
Okay, I'm gonna
We
see
get
if-
him
I'm gonna
back
see
and we
if he-
patch
Alright.
him up.
how injured are we all? Because I
How
I'm
important
good.
is it that he comes
Everyone's
back?
good?
Not max.
okay, because I have the potential
So,
I could heal up to 6
Commander
of us for
Albright
quite a bit of
was
hit
like
points right now.
the main coordinator for the Flaming Hand in Baldur's Gate.
Could you upcast a
So
lower
people
healing spell
don't
on him?
Know
I could just cast a lower healing
like
spell
who
on him.
he like
Yeah.
like
That's my plan. I was
who
just
he
saying,
knows.
if I could
You could upcast
upcast
it.
Right? He's someone of
I
importance
don't
to the
want to,
Flaming Hand, which is
but-
not just in Baldur's Gate. It's like a multi.
So I think by now I've kind of figured out some of the roles here.
I say he may be useful to us in the future, so I think we should save him and carry him around like the useless pile of stumps he is. Someone can strap him to his back. You there, you look like a you there. You look like a hulking brute. Perhaps we can strap him to your back.
I think this
Walking
is
around
more-
I
with a
think this
torso.
dude's got like a
leadership role.
personality.
Oh, go ahead.
You'll have disadvantage on all your
I will
checks.
use
You're in the bloody remains.
I will use a level 1 spell to heal him. Then.
You're burning the level 1 spell to heal.
Yeah.
Okay, so Adam, with all of this going back and forth, this is more than a round each. This is more than 6
No,
seconds
no,
a
no,
shot.
no. This is one turn right now. We're on second turn right now. We're on second turn.
So there's a lot of
Turn one
conversation.
was move up. Turn 2 was they
It
doing
feels like
stuff.
they're talking a lot. It
This
feels
is
more like
my
6
turn
seconds.
to. This is my second turn action, which is going to be the healing winds on.
Hey,
So-
I'm trying to get this.
No,
I'm trying to harvest.
I
here.
get it. So
And then continue to move.
Okay.
So healing winds.
So he just on his turn he went up there, cut the vine, right?
Mhm.
Asked your opinion.
Cutting a vine, one.
If you wanted
That's
to
his
heal.
action. It was his bonus action to cut the vine.
But is
Right,
he is he
okay.
worth? Like this is.
I
like,
healed.
we're
I
in the-
healed him 7.
So now, but now,
And
so
now I
he's
get
been
to move
healed.
30 feet.
He's been healed.
and now I get to move 30 feet. So I'll continue to move in this direction, over towards the source of between these two things over here.
Very much. Now,
I'm going towards the light that we shot down.
okay, so looking out in all directions, give me a perception check for free.
Come on, shitty.
Not one again.
Two perception check, not ones in a row.
You know nothing.
I
No, but you
sauntered-
think you see something.
I
Yeah,
saunter
that's
down
it,
there.
right?
You thought you
fearlessly.
saw like a 40-year-old man leaning over a table throwing a die, but you weren't sure.
Older than
Could
40.
be me.
That could
40-ish.
be you.
Older than 40, I said.
Yeah.
So
So,
one day be me.
okay, so we're moving back through. If anyone else wants to do anything, you can move
Well,
up.
this is
whatever
round
you're doing.
2 has just ended. Round 2 has just
Well,
ended.
Drag
After
the last
40
guy.
ain't so bad.
Yeah.
So we're at the. So,
And
but
we'll
he
be
just
in
did
our
his turn.
60s when you're 40.
So Avard, so
60 ain't
Jay,
so bad.
give me another survival check.
Maybe still playing this space.
Are you? What do you
Maybe.
describe what you're
I
doing?
hope so. I
You're
sincerely
trying to
hope so.
harvest this thing. Give me a survival check.
Let's harvest this thing. Ooh, 16 and survival I don't have, but survival wisdom.
Yeah.
17.
17. So you're like filleting a fish, but you're like, you can see there's like a big sack at the back of this long spike that you're
As they
digging out,
usually are.
right? And you're trying to dig it out, so you're like carefully cutting away more flesh than you need to, but you start to realize it's actually in a sack. So once you make a pocket, it's
Does
been
it help
inside
if
an
I'm
animal.
whistling while I'm working?
You can whistle. You're
It
getting
always
bloody,
Is that helping?
It
I'm a
always
bard.
helps.
Does it help if I whistle while I work?
and you give yourself bardic inspiration.
I don't think you can.
I don't think. I think it's other.
Whistle.
Plus, so
while
take
I
a full
work?
round.
It's a
So,
bonus action to do.
Is it bonus action?
Bardic inspiration? Yeah.
Wow.
but I'll allow you to use it this time.
Okay.
I'll let you do a bardic inspiration.
That's a 1d4, yeah?
Yeah, I'll let you do it. What is it? Is it bardic inspiration 1d6?
Depends on your level.
5?
We're 5. Got it here, actually.
What was your perception check? Oh, one, that one.
I know I'm behind on
That
all of these
40-year-old
dice.
man rolling dice.
Yeah.
2 nat ones in a row off the same dice.
Gee.
That's his name.
I
Is
know.
Shitty.
That's why I
He's
said
the
it.
brown
It's a
dice.
D8.
I call him Shitty. He's a plain old ordinary brownie.
Okay, there we go. Jesus.
Did you roll that one as
1.
well?
Yeah.
Wow.
Well,
So
one-
that's still
one for the bardic
17.
inspiration.
That's still 7.
Oh, okay. One for the bardic
it's 18.
inspiration. Okay.
Yeah. Yes.
So you're not only you are able to push your hand into the sack and separate it with your hand, but you're getting filthy while you do it.
I like it.
You reek like the inside of a gym bag that's been stuffed inside that hag's corpse that Usador wore as a hat.
He got nothing out of that. He was
He
right
got
up in
personal.
there.
Yeah, it doesn't mean just because you
Right
look
up in
somewhere,
there.
no matter how hard, doesn't mean something's there. You can. She's a giant
You
pocket,
encouraged me.
technically.
He encouraged me.
I just
He
described
encouraged me
it.
to go like up to my elbow.
Yeah.
You
Between
didn't.
his
I didn't tell you to go
legs.
two-handed. I didn't tell you to.
He was like, "There could be something there."
Oh, you're good. I did. You're good. I said, "There's like there could
It just
be."
wasn't.
Yeah, maybe you find like a magic gallstone. A hag's gallstone. I'd make that a +1.
Okay, for context, we took forever to fight this fucking thing. We were like murdered this thing. It was a brutal battle. She's dead, and we
Let's
like
move the
searched
camera,
the
that's
body,
good.
right? And there's
Someone- she
nothing
was
there.
dead.
And
Control
he's
the
like,
camera.
"Have
Someone
you searched
move the camera.
everywhere
That's the
yet?"
camera.
Well, the camera. Why are we?
He
looking-
like
oh, you
totally
want the
loaded
camera.
this
Yeah.
up.
We want a different view. I'm being shown. No.
There's Carl, everyone. Say hi, Carl.
What's up?
There you go.
Okay, so what do I get? Do I get anything? I assume I get
You have
something.
discovered
18?
the pocket that you've been able to put your hand into and separate the sack of poison.
A poison sack, and I
It
got
weighs 30 pounds. It is a massive sack of poison. It's got a heavy load.
Heavy sack.
Heavy sack.
Do you know how
That now
excited you
Effie's going to be lugging around a heavy sack.
bag of holding.
Been married for a
Oh,
long time.
Boomy's going to be carrying a heavy sack. Oh,
Bag of holding.
Boo, that bag of holding.
Poison
Boo.
sack. Okay. Like
We
Usador
bartered very
would be
well with that.
ecstatic. Would come up with a new brew with this. And I have
and
the
you
two-
also get the lance too. Now, but in order to move, it's going to be the next round. This is just one turn. Everyone's kind of taking their time.
Okay. So,
So-
I've loaded the sack and
Yeah.
the lance.
No, next turn you'll have
Put
it.
the stick
Next
in the
time
lance.
you'll have done that. You'll have handled the bony
The
shaft
stick in the
and
lance.
its
will-
sack
the sack
and
in
put
the,
it into the receptacle
Okay.
ever so gently, hoping not to spill too early.
Who is the bald one? No, damn you, the fizz, damn you!
Which bald one? There's two.
There's two bald ones.
So now we're
True. Yes, I'm
So,
not the only one.
Boomy.
two bald ones.
So
and a
you
sack.
get it. You haven't loaded it. You load it next turn, and that's your action, and then you can move. Okay, Boomy.
I feel it was a good choice.
You're free to go where you like.
But not really, because I'll
Yeah, sure,
hurt all
freely.
I'll hurt all my friends.
You can go the other way. You can
I
go around.
will hold my action until they move.
You hold your action. Bink.
Now this beer's much better.
Drac, you've done your turn. Because no one else has done
That was
anything.
only round 2. So
Yeah,
we're
no one else has
round-
done anything. So now
Yeah,
we're
so
back at
round
the top of the
3.
round. He's healed. You gained 7 hit points. Okay, and he's healed. He gasps breath in front of you. And screams in pain, and the like earth-shattering screams as like the his voice reverberates off the stone walls as like you can as his skin kind of is going loose as the vines let go, and it's like you can see stretch marks kind of like as his skin kind of starts to lose. He's in agony. Even he's like
I'm close. I don't put my hand over.
he has 5
That's
levels
smart.
of he has 4 levels of exhaustion.
Nobody's got
Gotta
lesser
be quiet.
restoration.
We're gonna
Yeah, we're
shush him?
quiet, Dad.
I'm shushing him.
It's okay, baby. Shh,
I'm like,
shh, shh.
whoa.
I say, oh, just finish him already.
No one has lesser restoration, right?
He's of no use to us
I
anymore.
don't.
That's what I was
I
gonna.
am
I was
a
gonna do.
combat
but then
You gotta be
Really?
careful with that. Like he's a member of the guild.
I'm just
They
gonna
may
say
not take this very kindly.
corpses are an
He's
are an
beyond our
object. Corpses are not in the game sense. Corpses are object.
Corpses can go in the bag of holding.
That's
and they can
correct.
come back.
That's right.
He's
Never
useless.
trust
That
him
bag
around
over
his
here.
dead.
He's useless
You're dead.
even in death. I can't even resurrect him into a proper zombie.
So you healed him
Well,
in
you
the
could-
middle of
you
a
could-
war
we could
zone
cast
for
Speak
no
with
reason.
Dead on him eventually.
I love it.
He's not dead yet, though.
No, I know, but if we
He's
just
not
let him
dead.
die,
Yeah.
if we just let him die,
He
put him in
will
a bag
be
of
shortly.
holding, and then speak with Dead with him later.
So
oh, DM. If you wanted to save space, if you chopped off a head, could you just
Did you randomly adjust the head?
no.
We don't really need to save space.
How
in
much
this
of the
bag
body
holding,
do you
but-
need? You need the torso. You don't need the arms. And
It says
legs.
a corpse.
Would a head be a corpse?
No, a head is a skull.
So a head and a torso
There's
is.
a corpse.
It's a corpse.
But what if you took off like?
Torso must be
Still
attached.
be.
What if?
Yeah,
you
he
were,
needs
like,
those
down here?
lungs to
Like,
breathe.
where does it end? Right? Like at what point do you not
50-50.
have enough?
50%
You
of
want to
mass.
hook me up with some of that too?
50%
You want to hook
of
me
mass.
up, brother? Yeah, man. Thank you, sir.
50% of
Get all
mass.
that I can in.
51% of the mass.
1%.
Wait,
Yeah,
hold it
you're
down.
right.
Just
Just
hold
work
it
it out.
full.
So
Real easy.
where are we at here? Okay, so people are making shitty fucking.
Oh, hang on.
checks. So
Thank you.
Perception
your
check.
turn, sir.
Forward.
He gasps
Yep.
life in front of you.
Run round 3.
Yeah,
All right.
yeah. He's gonna.
Well, once he's quiet, like I'm just trying to keep him from screaming and alerting potentials.
They haven't let me. I don't know if I've been asleep or awake. Like he's like, look, he's covered. He looks down. He's covered in gashes. These are not like just like it's like down to bone gashes. Like
Right.
he's going to be losing hit points from bleeding. Anyway, like it's eventually, right? So people have to bandage him, but
He's gonna die.
I don't want to waste. I don't want to waste a turn medicine check.
You,
on
you
that.
have no idea the people we have brought back.
He but he's
You have
like
no
he's
idea
okay,
what
but
we've
he's
gone
like
through. Not necessarily.
so he tells you he was brought down here. He came. He came with. I came with my halfling ranger companion who was supposed to arrive with your party.
It was
We were
actually
all
the one
supposed to
nailed
come
to the
here.
bottom of the ship.
Oh, he
And
actually
then-
became a good working
And
zombie
then
for us.
we
Should tell them
next day
that.
we came off.
I
We
will.
disembarked with the
That'll make you
dogs.
feel better.
Came to the abbey where we believe pimple bottom brown trousers. The halfling would have fled to where he was. He was bragged about this old ironwood tree that he knew about, and then we stumbled into this nest, and they attacked the boat before we even made shore and pulled us through a cavern to get here underwater at one point. At first we thought they were drakes, like fire drakes and stuff like that. We were hunting. We're trying to gather up while we were waiting for the gnome envoy, but it's set before that.
All right, just so you know, we can't continue this conversation too much because I continue to advance. Like my
Okay.
character will continue.
People are sucking shit. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Well,
And
I'm
Matt,
just,
you need
I'm
to
just.
move too, sir.
How,
you can
how,
get to
how
almost
familiar
here.
am I with?
This is
Not
gone though. This
very.
is gone.
But
Why is it gone?
reputation-wise,
Because you have the two
You would have
quivers.
seen
would,
that.
would,
So,
would
so
I know
you
that?
know that
would I-
your people report
He's
to
got
him.
two quivers.
Yeah.
now.
These people would all report to him, and you know that he had.
but no
Hey,
legs.
So you
no
would,
arms.
yeah, you would know that he had
Is he done?
his.
Would he be like?
He
I'm
would
gonna-
not want to
a
live.
Russian moving.
Logically, like he wouldn't
Fucking
want as a
Albright.
soldier. He wouldn't want to
Okay.
live.
I'm gonna get in nice and close and just kind of whisper to him like.
There are
need to know that
spells
here.
we could use to revive this.
There
High
are
level spells, but
but
we could make this man.
Something-
Playing.
something terrible has been attacking my mind. That is feeding off the wormwood. There's large bugs that the whole place is causes mutation, causes things to become unclean and some merging of things. These people have been trying to merge creatures together here.
Sullied is an
He's saying
underused
he's saying
word.
people.
These things, sorry. I
Oh,
should-
thanks. Okay, sorry.
There was one or two humanoid creatures I can kind of remember. But seas and seas of these weird tentacles.
All right. I'm gonna say thank
Anyway,
you.
so you advance, Carl. We'll give you a perception check. Are you taking your passive?
Yeah, passive.
Okay, but that was
Sounds good.
okay. So just
Okay.
1 second. So this is just because it's your turn.
I'm just gonna say thank you for service.
kill the guy.
No, he did. I said no, you fool.
You can't, you're
I
not there.
wasted a level
You're
one
not
spell
there.
on
You're not
him.
there. You're not there. You're not there.
What a waste
Wow.
of a level one
You
spell.
don't. You're not there at all. You don't know
Punch it.
anything.
Warrior's death.
He's dead.
Yep.
Clean.
And then I'll climb down.
My resources, my valuable resources.
Now you said torso. Is there anything of his personage on it, or is it just?
It was just his skin and the message that was carved onto his chest. He's like
And the message looked like
totally
he
evil
carved-
deaded, like out on
He
this.
carved that message. Does it look like he did it?
No.
So give me someone. He is saying
This
his
was
stuff
clean,
was
and these
confusing
were
with
clean,
someone's
and these
stuff.
were like
Right.
kind of quick.
Okay.
He's someone is suggesting that he's had this done to him. Are you going to
So-
skin him?
So after him,
Not
it's
that
Avard's
one,
turn. Jay, you pack your thing into the sack. You that's your whole turn. Is packing it in. After this turn, you can. Boomy,
I moved one.
you move. Okay. We're down to how many turns left? 4 turns left. Carl's
So
dreading it.
my
What was your
guardians-
perception check at the end of the round? What was your perception check? 18.
My guardians is covering this spot. Is anything getting
Yeah, and I also went through there as well with it. With the
Being
ranger,
sad
remember I
because of that?
specified.
No, you guys haven't come into contact with any of them.
And I also, when I passed by here, there was also some good overlap. All right. And don't forget, I actually literally mentioned I'm being extra cautious around those.
I
You
know.
got things burst out of them previously.
You did, yes. You were
I
very
Just
very
making sure that we're all in agreement with
And
what
nothing
has
burst out
happened.
of it.
Those bushes, like, fucked up by your spirit.
However,
Good, good.
Oh, he said, however.
with your 18, there's a 12-foot high ledge. These ledges are 12 feet high. They're not as high as they're higher. So worse. That's what you see. That's what you catch a glimpse of.
All right.
Right?
So catch a glimpse of all of the tentacle.
That's what you catch a glimpse of it as it like retracts, slithers down from below. So you go last in the turn. That's the last of that order. That's what you. So now
Well, now we're into 4. That was at the end of
your
3.
turn was 4 with the end of 3.
No,
so now we're into
so
4.
now we're into 4. Yeah.
So it's your turn once again.
I'm gonna come down.
So each one of those, again, these ledges are 12. The DC is 12 to get up and down them. You can get down them like fairly simply.
14.
So give me a perception check. I'll start giving perception checks for free because I'm just benefiting from the 14. Love it. No elven rogues in the party.
Double your movement. What's your movement?
30.
Yeah.
But I just climbed down too, right?
That's true.
So-
Well, did you climb down or did you jump down? You made it 12. You made it 14. You beat me. So to jump down, it's like free movement.
Oh,
But-
okay.
But as
Yeah.
long as you land it, 14. You know,
Yep.
you don't land it, then
So
you
we'll move, yeah.
Yeah.
Spirit
Don't get
guide.
too close. 1, 2. Yeah. Just be safe. Give yourself like a 1 foot buffer.
I only
Is
had.
this a good? Just so I know for the placement, I know there's more players. Like we can shove this down. Here, I know it's harder for you. We can, you
No,
know,
I don't care. I can
it's
make
fine.
them move my stuff.
I've only used 30 of my movement.
So you should move up more.
Yeah.
So that I can catch up a little bit.
And give me perception. Everyone gets a perception check at the end of their movement. They revealed everything.
Am I still out of his
It's dark
range there?
beyond 30 feet.
I want to be outside of his range.
I think I did
Perception
it,
has
didn't I?
perception of
20, 23. Perception.
23 perception.
Yeah.
Behind this root, you see something kind of flex
That's a
and
tentacle.
wriggle, like from underneath the root.
I
And
mean,
when it does so,
you should come around
you
and take a look at this.
faintly
Can't see it.
see a little bit
I
of
can
like
see it
movement,
there.
almost like a
Oh,
wind
fair
in the breeze. There's no wind, but like all the little the vines that are they're growing into the roots of these ironwood trees. They like shudder. And like flexes and then releases.
Shot.
Rack, look to your right. Something in the crevice there.
Gross. In reference to this, obviously,
Yes.
giant thing is what we're talking about.
Don't like the look of it.
I also hear him say that. And
He's
Direct-
pointing at
Direct us, leader.
you're being loud. Everyone's being loud about this.
Oh, just I'm not that far away, so I don't have to be that far.
Okay.
To be that loud.
But now, Jay, you've had a round. You can move up.
How far?
It's 12 squares.
Good.
12 squares. The 12 squares is like 4.
4-ish.
So, yeah, you got.
They would have bang on.
Perfect. Bang on.
So now, your turn. Good. Boomy, because we skipped your turn, we didn't do you, so we just did your turn. Theron, since you moved up, it's now been pointed out to you.
Yeah, so I can see it. I think I just want to shoot it.
No permission from Brock?
Not a bad idea. Shoot it.
He proved himself worthy. I did give him 2 like lighted.
Well, and so there were.
bolts
I was
after all.
actually gonna shoot it with. Do I shoot it with a light bolt or do I shoot it with one of the poison bolts that I made? In the very
I feel
first
like
game that I
if
played on
anything's
this
going to
character.
be resistant to poison, not that we
Yeah.
know,
That's
that
a good
feels like
point.
a thing that might
resist
be.
poison thing.
I mean,
Tentacle.
maybe not, but
I
should
need
mention
to
this,
see it.
This catacomb, like, there's a bunch of worm-eaten holes, but there's just like a large, like, eaten-out area around the roots. You can smell in the air. People have been like, not you don't smell cooking fires, but you can smell. Anyone like the wizard can smell alchemical processes that have been at work recently.
I am probably at disadvantage at that
You have
range.
fire?
So I'm going to steady aim to kind of negate that, and then I'd like to shoot one of the light bolts that I have into that tentacle.
Stop telling the DM that you're at disadvantage. Tell you that you're at disadvantage.
Well, listen to him.
But sometimes it makes it seem more plausible to
Uh,
do what you're gonna do if you kind
Yeah, that's fair.
It's a big thing. I
You
probably
never
hit
know.
it.
Get the DM's good.
14.
you have a lot of pluses. That's lucky.
Um,
14.
14.
Shooting at the big fat tentacle.
Yeah, you did.
So in that case, it hasn't
You
moved.
did it.
I'm a guaranteed crit. It hasn't taken a turn.
It hasn't taken an action.
Okay, so you're saying that it
It hasn't taken a perceptible action with a 14 perception check.
Fine.
Fine.
Fine. So in that case, I think I'm just 4. Or no, do I get my sneak attack? I don't have advantage.
No.
So I just hit it.
It just knows you're there.
Knows now.
So I'm just 2 then.
1d6.
1d6.
Yeah, big difference.
I'm gonna re-roll that.
That's
6. Hey,
Yay.
there we go. I hit it with a 6, but more importantly, I hit it with the light. So now it's impaled with the bolt.
okay, and it's casting. So now the DC, the perception checks 14 matter.
Oh, he's pulling stuff out of the box.
Always good, Jay. You're just a naysayer.
Oh buddy.
I guess good is in the eye of the
Oh, that looks pretty awesome.
Yeah,
All
that's-
right.
done, Adam.
Very cool.
That looks awesome.
We are blessed with an amazing
Wow.
DM. Masterfully done.
I need to make sure that I incorporate these into the shot.
were rolling really bad that we missed
Well, I've-
Yeah.
It was
Well,
like
I rolled-
it wasn't doing anything. It was
Wow.
laying there dormant, like an octopus.
Right.
It's like
Yeah.
you crouched in there, right?
How many-
It blended in.
How many tickles does it take to make an octopus laugh? 10 tickles.
Tentacles. Yes. Yes.
It worked. As I'm playing the part of this entity-like octopus creature.
Octopus.
Good movie. Doesn't age well.
I don't think any of them.
not
Really
I watched Euro
The
Trip.
men are talking, and he slaps her on the ass, and off she goes.
My wife and I
Just
watched
happy to be a
Euro.
part of it.
What?
My wife and I watched Euro Trip the other day. That didn't age well either. I don't think. Funny thing. Very
Euro trip, right?
Would interest anybody in the drop more of the dram?
I'll have some of that, buddy. As well. Don't like this one. I'll let you.
I'll have a light beer, but I think more liquor is important.
I have nowhere to go.
All right.
Now then, hold on. So now, this becomes relevant. Nobody got an over 20 on their initiative roll when we following this initiative roll. So we maintain the initiative. Let's just initiative count 20. So I know where 20 is.
We have 4 rounds left.
So are we re-rolling initiative, or are we going to kick it off? You attack something. Are we going to use that? It's your choice. Are we going to use that initiative, or do you want to re-roll it?
That was the surprise round.
That was a surprise round. I was gonna say
In
we
some
were
ways,
surprising it.
There's been no surprise.
You could have made friends with it.
Yeah.
I'll tell you this
Resort
much:
time.
it's intelligent.
Is it wise?
Yeah, just
That's
use
for
that.
more reason.
Are we just keeping that, and I'm just top of the order now? In that case, like, how does that work?
You would have just taken your turn,
Okay, so it would have been where I am in.
or we
there?
re-roll everything. Fine. Your call.
I'm done to reroll everything.
Screaming
Start
out,
something
"Don't
new."
judge a book
Reroll
by its
everything.
cover."
Yeah,
I'm
change
really
something.
judgmental.
Are we still within? Is this going to
Yeah,
advance
yeah.
rounds or not?
No, it'll keep the same
No,
round.
same round.
Okay.
16.
9.
16 total.
Get there, Mr. Paladin. Havard has the higher dex. You wanna go
It's
before? You want to go
Elon.
first? You get.
He I had the 16.
What you get? What you get?
I rolled 14. I have dex plus
16. So your bonus.
What
Your
I had
bonus.
said.
You have
So
alert,
you're gonna
right?
charge him with your
You have
spirit
alert,
guardian
so you
and
got
control the dead?
2. I had
So I'm gonna do mine.
You go
Sliver,
after. You
just
go
because
after
if
what
it's
happens at count
successful,
20.
subtracts a D4 from
Can
this.
you do that and get in range of one of its like little tentacles?
I'm gonna try.
Because then you'd also be able to get your spirit in.
Well, yeah,
I'm also
mine
16
Sliver
and I got
first,
plus
yeah.
4 dex.
Yeah.
Just in
That
case
put
it's
me at the
successful.
top.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah,
Well,
you're
just
after
after
16.
16,
He
you
has
get within
alert.
range.
No, I
I'll
rolled-
get
I
within
rolled
the
a
range.
12.
We'll be getting it for 2
Yeah,
spots.
but he has the plus,
Oh.
which is what? What's your
Yeah,
bonus? You
Oh,
know, onto
wow.
your
Nice.
dex already.
Crazy.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
really
You can
good.
get there
Wow.
for sure.
And he can't be caught up. You can't sneak attack him.
While I'm awake.
Cool.
Can't be surprised and no opportunity.
That's really good. Wow.
That was
Seems good.
Better than-
Seems like it's pretty powerful.
DC 16 intelligence save, please.
On whatever the
The
tentacle.
thing, whatever it is.
Do I do it? Do I do the sound effects?
No, that's not Toll the Dead.
Okay, alright,
It's Mind Sliver.
Okay.
Ooh.
Alright. Okay.
What is it? Sorry.
Kind of like that.
7.
So subtract 1d4 from the next saving throw it makes before you
You're at
Okay.
10%.
and it takes 11 like damage.
Give me an Arcana check. Doesn't have the effect that you think it's going to have, but you're pretty sure you imposed the minus 1d4. It was the was it 1d4? What'd you roll?
I haven't rolled it because you haven't done the check yet.
Oh.
I
I can put it. I just want to write it down so I remember to add it.
And then I'm going to run forward so that I get within 15 feet of it to Spirit Guardian.
Okay.
Nice.
Ballsy.
14. Wisdom save, right?
Whatever it's called still.
DC 15.
14.
I'll take 16 damage from that, plus what 11 I did, but
Had almost felt like for a second like it was drawing off of your energy as you were doing it.
don't use psychic powers against this guy. FYI.
That's the warning.
Good to know.
That's the
Very
warning.
well. I trust you. I trust your instincts on this one.
So,
For now, I'm supposed to say.
this large tentacle starts. You can hear it pulling back because it has to go. It's going around the roots of the ironwood, so it's coming back. And this tentacle, I'll have to get more tentacles. Fortunately,
You have them. I don't think it's any good attacking these big tentacles. I think that there's something bigger that we're gonna have to fight. On the other side, like I think this is just
It's inside.
yeah. I'm gonna. Wow, that's a lot of tentacles.
have more, but I think this is it. Just to make it look.
I don't know that this fight will turn out well.
I didn't tell anyone to come charging down into places.
So can we deduce that this is
Of our
underneath
cast
the wormwood
invisibility
tree?
goes on.
Yes.
The ironwood.
I gotta go
The
sell
wormwood
this.
tree, okay.
So you can see with your check that it's retracted and it's wriggled around into the area and it's groping to see what it like where you are. It's like reaching around.
Watch out, guys.
The fact that it's reaching around is promising, I suppose.
He doesn't know where we are. Stay away.
So we're trying to fight this thing. That's what we've decided.
Depends on what our leader tells us.
Leader, are we fighting this thing? Not that I
Seeing
can-
as how
You really
seeing
buy
as how our
into his,
companion Boomy has already burst into battle, we should
wait,
back him up.
roll first.
We have
While that is happening, because it's initiative
Yeah,
count
history.
20, things are shifting. It
We have
begins
history.
awakening and
Oh,
wriggling
they can
around.
scope it.
So I'm gonna make these
I'm just
tentacles
decision.
move and begin to
play for 3 years and things like that. In good ways.
Sometimes.
slither about.
Frequently.
Slither about. You see more like tentacles kind of
But
reaching around
we
to
can
the side
deduce
of the
from that
rock.
that they can't see us. They know we're there, but they can't see us. Yeah.
Now, start of the next person's turn. I'll take a perception. The 20 was their movement. They had a free round of movement while this is happening. So, you guys. So give me another perception check.
Everybody?
Just him. Just Sheridan. You see on part of the tentacle as it goes by you, there's like a long piece of tubing sticking out of the side of it. It's not part of the creature. There's like a long piece of tubing sticking out from a
so connected to the tentacle, but nothing else.
you don't
not
see
just
you
something
don't
else.
see with the 18, you don't see what it's connected to by, but there's a long rubbery
That's fast.
thing that stuck to the side of it. And it's like busted free. Whatever it is on the other end is broken and it's leaking fluid out as it slithers by you.
We've seen a lot of this.
Like
a
Things being
vein
controlled and
version of
manipulated.
this. Put on drugs.
Possible that there's like more than one thing. Something else.
Great many things.
Gentlemen who seem to have created a
Part of the fun of the game.
bit of a
Right through the middle.
free.
That's
You're literally touching.
Ooh.
Tips are touching.
Uh-oh.
Tips of what
There's a
touching.
gossamer
Your spells.
strand.
What's the DC
Oh,
supposed to save?
One, two, three.
What's the
Okay,
save
all
on
right,
that?
so we know not to
You
come
could
any
walk
closer.
through it and just beat the save.
But no, we were told
Yeah,
that there is no
You still
kill
take
zone.
half, right?
Yeah.
We
You'd only take it from one of
we
us,
made
so
the
that-
case for a kill zone, and
Tried if there
unfortunately,
was an overlap, yeah.
there is
Yeah,
no
no
overlap.
That's
there.
graphs.
unfortunate.
A
I like the
Venn-
idea of a kill zone.
Venn
It's
diagram
if there was
is-
another casting of the spell overlapping,
Yeah.
but it's the same casting of the
Yeah.
spell. The
Yeah.
power of the spell.
I don't know.
Um,
The overlap makes
See,
sense.
to me, it would
Makes-
seem
it
to me
seems
like
rational.
it doubles the number of souls that are grasping out and clawing at you. You know, that's the way I look
That
at
happens
it.
with atoms, right? Like you.
Yep. That's. But you know what? We talked
You'd have
about
more
this
electrons.
previously.
His that atom is quantumly entangled to the spell that you cast with your
Correct.
Agreed.
As am I to his, though.
Like, can we get up here? Like,
It's
possibility?
it's like that's a clump of stone.
Yeah.
And the vine that's there. You know what? I'm gonna have a bigger one. I'm gonna make that look better.
First.
I'm gonna make that look better. I'm sorry. I should have had this. So this is the ironwood root.
I love this. After all of the work he's done, I'm like, I'm so sorry. The
It was
tree
supposed to
doesn't
be
look
more.
quite.
I should have thought to do that first. And that looks better, right?
Yeah.
Does
Now
look better.
it better represents that that's the base of the tree that we've been talking about.
But everybody else on the planet's a shame.
Mm.
You know what?
I think there are some.
If I make this save, I
As a
still
layman,
take damage.
I think
Spell,
I'm up
right?
there.
I'll let you guys
Oh,
know. If I make
buddy.
the save-
Look, we got a view from Darkness Strawman. He says the best views on blah blah blah.
Oh.
And yeah, we'll just take your view, bro. Thanks, buddy.
Yeah.
Thanks for supporting the channel.
Yeah.
Anonymous first time chatterbot.
You know what's gross? That mead.
Yeah, that mead was pretty disgusting. I'm glad I chugged mine to get it going as quickly as
I've been
possible.
subjected to mead on a few occasions.
I've
It's not
never
very
had a good one that I enjoy.
I'm gonna
No.
make my own
Never-
using
never had
like
Alright.
literally real
I'm
honey.
gonna
and
try
everything.
to surf from that.
When you're a Viking and you have nothing,
Word.
it must be
So you
great.
need to be at least get here, get to the square. That's one movement. Yeah, you're good.
I'm gonna come in through the.
Oh, this isn't here.
I was gonna. I
I
assumed
put
it
that
was-
on the. Sorry,
You
this
kind of
isn't-
set it down.
I set it down. It's not there. Everything's centered around here.
There you go.
Do a bonus action if you have anything. So, what you see, despite these tentacles coming out, there's still room underneath these large rock formations where these
Right.
tentacles are moving around that you could still fit in.
Okay.
It's not like it's blocked off. For these,
So if you get underneath,
you can get under it.
Maybe we should stop hitting it. Try to like
Well, I have
sneak around it.
I have
just for
two level
which
one
is easier
spells
said
left.
than done.
So I'm gonna actually cast
That's Hunter's Mark.
Does that hit like all tentacles?
It's all one creature. It's now he knows where it is. He can track it very easily. It's
That's
1d6
a good
damage for my attack. Yes, and it's an hour.
it's not concentration. Don't say
Good question.
it is.
It is a bonus. That's why I was saying.
I was considering multi-classing for that.
Nope. It says casting time 1 bonus action.
Oh,
90
Less
for
than an hour,
range.
that's for the
Up to an hour.
Yeah, and it's like because then you can still use your other concentration spells back further. So I like that.
Yeah, no, you did well.
I'm gonna do. Make them look nicer. This is just black felt.
Roll the 20 on this one.
And I'll improve it still, but good for a while.
Hey, you've been bumping it up for a while.
Yeah, man.
It's nice.
Every time there's a new upgrade, eh?
I try it. I want to.
Down to the lights.
Yeah, see, it's gonna be good.
Eventually, you'll just be able to like,
Consistent over
just do whatever
Be
you
nice
want.
having
Right?
like
It's
a-
black light. It's you just press a button.
You can
Wood
have
circle
like
bed.
have it like a tray that goes up
Yeah.
and has lighting
Fantastic.
underneath for when you're not doing it, and then it
That's a
comes
great
up.
idea.
when you get a chance.
Okay.
Yep.
Oh, perfect.
Why would
Perfect. That'd be awesome. Yeah, I'll take that.
And you already dealt the
I mean,
damage, right? With your spirit, spirit
Take
guardians?
standard.
All right, excellent.
So, I lost where we are in initiative.
I haven't gotten yet.
Starting in when?
Shargan went.
Okay, so that's my turn.
Uh-oh.
So does each tentacle get initiative, or
Whole laundry list
It
of
probably
pleasures.
comes out.
Yeah, that wasn't a good fight.
Whole laundry list of pleasures.
We've been through worse.
Orange.
this is true?
Make a tester for next time.
That's not so good.
Mass
Oh,
produce.
people.
I tucked my necklace under my shirt.
As the tentacles have been shifting, you see this gnome-sized, like goblin-sized creature is released from being pressed against the stone, and it slides down the ground. This creature appears here, and I will have you make, good sir, a charisma saving throw.
Shargan?
Saving.
Which sir?
You sir? Charisma saving throw.
Sorcerers. Cards.
22.
Always when it matters, eh? Always when it matters.
Hold on.
Feel something pulling at your attention. And you feel like if you were concentrating on any spells, you know you would have felt your attention waver. And you feel something pulling at like yourself, like at your consciousness. Somebody's trying to see what you see into your mind. We're now at Elon. Again, you see 15 feet. I know it's all built out all
Well,
nice.
no, and I also
Notice-
shot the arrow, so this guy over here,
There's lit.
there's
yeah,
a
lit.
lit area around him.
Oh.
That's me. But I need like a specific flashlight. You can turn it back down. All the way. Yeah, that's what I see right now.
Yeah.
That's actually a pretty cool picture.
Yeah.
This.
Oh wait.
Oh, that's a really good view. If you lift up so you get all the.
I can't stand like this forever.
No, but that's good. Do you have your timestamp, Carl?
146:08. Cool.
This one
Adam, write it down.
146.
Good, Carl.
Medium out of medium out of.
Send it in the chat.
Yeah.
Hey, Carl, sorry.
No, put it back over there. Leave it there for a minute. That's a good job. I liked it.
Okay. So, yeah, so that's what you feel. It was now Elon's turn. But you see that lit up.
Yeah. Are we trying to fight this thing? Like, I guess I'm gonna say out to everybody, like, I don't know if shooting this thing's a good idea. I think that
Well,
The
let's
guy
just
at the
review.
top.
Let's just review where we're at.
People up there. might
You
be a
guys
target.
stumbled upon this old convent that some heinous shit was going on. Found some things and just plowed through.
And Lord
Might want to
Albright.
keep
It's
in
been
mind
like
the
less than,
image
like-
he had on the screen.
It's been less than
when
10
we sat
minutes.
down, right? That
Yeah.
wasn't a mistake.
And Lord Albright. Poor Lord Albright.
There's
So-
still a lot of stuff above you.
Succumb to
there's
his
like
wounds.
this guy up here. Who is he?
Nobody
Make him
knows.
die. End him.
Okay, can I shoot him?
Well,
You can-
it's
you
not
can
your
sh-
turn in.
It
It is my turn.
Oh, all right, then yeah, you can.
I
Yeah,
can move
at
do whatever you
disadvantage
want.
because he's outside of the 30 feet.
Yeah, I
you
can
can
move. Yeah.
Just don't get within
So-
15 feet of him.
See?
But also be careful. Like, you're gonna want to hide stuff after.
Yeah, that's fine. So I don't have disadvantage now.
Yeah, if you're within 30 feet, you don't have this.
That's not 30 feet.
30
That's more
feet of
than
him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think he is.
No.
Well, I
No,
do
wait,
kind of
it's
want
more
to
than 30
hide.
I have this tape measure. It's like forever and a day away. Look at that, like 10 inches. He's like 50 feet away.
You
Plus
could
their elevation. Right? The hypotenuse is.
shoot no. You can shoot the arms, or you can try and shoot him.
I guess I'll just shoot an arm again then. I'll shoot that guy. The same one that I shot at the first time.
Same tentacle.
Yeah, same thing.
I think these are the guys that need to go.
And I don't have disadvantage against this,
So
right?
The little guys. Are the
No.
ones that- That's fine.
I'm not steady aiming.
You're not?
Try and
So you're not going to do your
16.
sneak attack damage?
16. Well, I kind of wanted
This
to
one I wish I
hide
had
for next turn.
invisibility for shell.
Oh. So you had the movement. You can't. 'Cause you can't
But
get
it
within
can't even
15 feet.
see me.
You can't get within 50 feet of. They can't. That thing up there might be.
Yeah, I
hit.
was shooting
You
at
still
that thing
hit.
though.
Yeah.
I still hit.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to decide if I want to use my sneak attack damage or not. Like, yeah, but then I can't hide.
You can still have cover depending where you put your.
Yeah. Okay. Sure. I'll do that then. So I shoot 4 then. 3 plus 1.
Okay, and then it's 3 plus 1 for your weapon, and if you crit, it's piercer. What you roll to hit.
16 plus 7.
Hit.
46 and you got 7.
Wow, I'm loving this, guys.
You got ones on pretty much everything.
I'm
One, one,
loving
two,
this,
three.
guys.
1, 1, 2, 3.
Rogues look bad.
And that was with a reroll.
So after Thelon, Avard.
I just have- Oh, I can't reach.
Ooh, there's a tentacle here.
Where do you want to be? I'll
Just
put
behind
the
that.
right here.
Right here.
No,
No.
no,
Just close up to this rock.
no.
There.
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
It's like right in
You're splitting hairs.
Splitting hairs. Yeah, that's fine.
Splitting hairs. You're like, you can see like spirits reaching out for
Some
you.
of them
You're
are-
just outside
No.
their
No.
like you're just outside their reach.
I feel like I should have had advantage on it anyway. It's hit with a light. I shouldn't have had to
That'd be
use my,
useful with
my
getting
sneak
in.
attack or my steady aim for that.
Oh, it's
You just
you're
have to
right.
get in
Sorry,
reach
because
to-
it's blinded. It can't.
It can't
see
see
you.
me, and
I
I have
thought
it
I was
illuminated.
thinking you were attacking the goblins.
No.
My bad. So that's why
Exactly,
you can't
you have
see
to
you. You
be able
have
to see
advantage
them.
to attack.
I couldn't
anyway.
see
Yeah,
anyone.
that's what I thought.
And-
Okay,
and
so
Yeah,
I
so you still
will-
have
I will
obviously
hide.
anything that comes off him, I couldn't see at all. So he's a walking death trap.
7, but I'm
And there's
17.
apparently there's a third one of these necklaces somewhere.
So write
they're
down
just like-
17 on
I have
that
no
whiteboard.
level 3.
That's the
I don't have
whiteboard.
a-
Keep that at your spot.
Yeah, I don't have a.
So he can't.
Dry erase.
No, because it originates
Sorry.
self.
Cloud of daggers.
There's a green there.
So it wouldn't affect him, but no
You
one
want a
is
green?
also
Take green.
excluded from it,
Innocent
including
whispers.
me. That's the
So
cast
everything
set.
you need is on
Yeah.
the side of the
That's what I mean.
the-
Neither one of us can
Beautiful rack.
get close to
If I
it.
could get down there, I could do something.
We got
clever.
four. We got 4 rounds
How many
left.
bardic inspirations you have left?
No,
I was
not
gonna give
anymore.
you one
Yeah, that's what
No,
on the way by.
Are we up to
Yeah,
3
doesn't have
now?
to be me. It could be
We got 3. We're about to end
cleric,
3.
maybe.
No, then I should be able to get
My
that.
range
Okay, then I
is
haven't had my
range or-
3 yet.
No, this is coming up. 3's coming up.
Just
Yeah.
let me
Okay.
say.
You're after a bard.
Okay,
So I wrote down the 17.
Like, as long as you
17?
can see
Yeah.
it.
Okay.
I write down like 17 stealth. So I'll ask you, what do I like? What's your stealth? What was
You're
your
right
check?
there. I'm
Yeah.
gonna give it to
Right,
you.
and then in case we
I
end the
don't
game and
need
it's I
the
need
same
we
as
we
the
know
guy
for next
that's
time.
attacking.
Unless you move. Right?
Yeah.
It's just good to keep a tally.
It would just be a save for me.
So where are we in the order here after
It's me.
bard? Okay.
Okay, so I'm gonna do my movement. As a bonus action, I'm going to give. Bardic.
Your vision can't see that guy up there. There's no light source up
The
there
bad guy.
I do have dark vision.
for 60 feet. More than 60 feet.
I can't see this way.
You can see
far
us.
enough. Okay.
There's a light source here. There's a light source here.
Okay.
This is all lit up.
So I'm going to give Thelonious
down
Musk
now.
Bardic Inspiration.
Thank you.
That's a bonus action, so I should still be able to double my movement.
So
I will go
No idea.
Here and
a
be
little
covered.
disorienting.
It is a little disorienting. I kind of like it though.
And that's what I've done.
So
Real weird it is.
I should be in cover. That's
you make a high check. But did you take an attack, take an action? You doubled your movement.
I double my movement.
You got cover from
I'm hoping for cover from anybody.
everything
I
you can
think
see. You have cover
Just
from
want
in
cover
front
from
of
it
you.
all.
Yeah,
In front of you, on that rock, you see a hive, like a pile of matted
Here.
paper. But instead of, you know how back on the very first episode, there was that hive on the island.
I remember.
You see a similar sized hive opening, and only this, it's like a leathery shell instead of paper, like leathery, and it's all over the place here. You can see some of this has been cut away. It's places where it's been cut away physically. That's what you see on your thing. Twice. You have dark vision, that's within your line of sight.
Guy, I can't even tell where it is in the
And
video.
you've
That's
got
me.
the Bardic
I
Inspiration.
just want to
so
see if it when it
Thank you.
shows what
Yeah,
videos.
I guess I
Okay, so that's where you are in the video. Okay.
Is it the weird angle? Should we
Get
change
your
it? I don't know.
D8.
It's fine.
I'm not an
I
artist.
just couldn't find it.
Everyone's like,
So like we got one,
Here, Carl, move
two,
it.
3 guys.
I'm not an artistic guy. I'm autistic.
I like that. I like that.
So,
Okay, well, you don't like this angle? Wish we could somehow get the paladin in there too.
It's actually a restaurant.
It's a chained down rust monster that's had parts removed from it. It's restrained. Can't see beyond that rock. I wouldn't know what's beyond. But this thing is blind. So where are we at? Sorry, that was me. Back, it's your turn.
In the name of he who battles the demons, lest you be purged from this earth. And I'm going to advance with my guy getting within range to do damage. As I mount this easily because of my strength, I will actually go and summon a spiritual weapon as my bonus action. And the spiritual weapon comes out and it looks kind of like a... it's not, apparently. Like, do you want to double check it? But in the manual, I just looked it up. And it said it wasn't. Because it's just cast and then it's not.
Okay, yeah,
I think that we
this
did.
before, yeah.
We'll go through this before. And it lasts for a minute. And I'm going to cast it obviously near me.
What's the range?
I think it's
So?
30 feet.
So?
Unfortunately, it's not. I checked it out.
no.
It's not. It's 30 feet.
No,
Something like that. 20 feet. 60 feet? All right, I'm not wearing my glasses.
I was
60
really
feet.
hoping.
Imagine.
I looked it up first. You want to know why? Because
He
I was
would
going
have
to
had
summon
control
both
of
of them to me.
though.
Here's the
I was
thing.
going to have
Would
double.
Would he
You
have
guys don't know
I
how
would
many
have
of these
both.
necklaces there actually are, or have taken into account that whenever you cast spells like spiritual guardians in the real
Yeah.
world, people are dying walking down
That's
the
what I was
street
just saying,
buying
like-
groceries.
Whoever
Almost,
has
yes.
like whoever just happens to be wearing
Sitting
that,
at a
that
table
third
with their
necklace.
family.
Oh, yeah.
How was dinner, guys? Oh, it's
Yeah.
good.
Spiritual
some point,
guardian.
And
Probably.
they live. They're the only
You
ones who
can't
live.
exclude.
By now, though, to be fair, wouldn't they been like, this is cursed? We've gotten rid of it.
Well, they know. Well, clearly they know that they know where you are. They know that you have them. And
But
they know where
whoever's
you are.
got it, like if it's just Farmer Joe's being like,
Probably
this is
lost.
murdered my family. I'm gonna
Doesn't
bury
mean,
it.
even if they're the worst person in the world, they might have a family. Look at
Depends on who
Kingpin
it
for
is.
God's sake.
Depends on who
Look at
has
Kingpin.
it.
So DC 15 to save against these spectral guardians.
Where was going? Spiritual Guardians. Natural 20.
Oh, you say
How many of those have you rolled tonight?
Let them
Second
spend
one.
the 20s on those
Second
things.
one.
I roll the
Natural
ones. I roll the ones and he absorbs.
Natural
it.
20. So no damage. No damage, but you can still ring the bell.
I'm actually not going to do
Oh, I
that.
thought you were doing, what were you doing? Sorry.
Well, now I'm going to.
Oh no! What were you going to do? Not now that you know that you
Well, the
failed.
Spirit Guardians
The
is
Spirit Guardians is
automatic.
just
It's
an
not
active
automatic.
Oh, that was
thing.
automatic.
Walk into it. Yeah. Now I'm going to try and hit it with the spirit. It was already damaged by you, right, Boomie?
Yes. Yes.
Alright. So
It's taking 29 damage.
So now I guess I'll go and I'll strike it with my bonus action. I'll create, like I said, the spiritual weapon, and it's gonna appear as a what's called a rod. It's gonna appear as a rod with like a glowing red on the end of it as it smashes down upon these scales, and it's a 15 on the dice. Plus my 15, 6, 17, 18, 19. So 19 total. Yeah, so 1d8 plus my 3, I guess, would be 4 total. 4 total.
to stop rolling,
of course. And then now, I will toll the dead on its slithering corpse. And do I do anything extra for being a celestial? And this is demonic or something?
No.
All right.
Just not demonic.
Foul beast. DC 15. What?
Damage me.
13 plus the 1. 13. Do I add wisdom to it?
No,
13.
Well,
But
then
I
you
add
don't
the
add-
plus 1 for my focus. I
you don't have a focus yet.
Right, so
13.
13.
Carl and I are like, well, don't we have oh, we don't have focuses.
Yep, we've just got like you got
Got
the
the 2,000.
Like, we
in.
must have a focus. Oh, right.
You had the 2,000 gold to buy whatever you wanted at plus 1. And it was, what'd you get for your plus 1 item? You got armor, right?
I didn't get anything. I wasn't there for
You
that.
got
day.
anything written down as a +1?
That's what happens when I
She'll have
miss.
something.
I'll have to talk to her.
So until you do, it's you don't know what it is.
+1 triangle.
+1 armor. +1 gazoo.
+1 hit, +1 kazoo.
Each and 2 spoons, but each one's a +0.5.
Yeah.
And then when you play them,
It'd be awesome.
Yeah.
Piano.
Real knee
Yeah.
slappers.
Billboard one.
Theremin, you walk around.
Theremin. I actually saw Theremin played live at a rock concert. It was actually pretty fucking cool.
If you're good at a theremin, you're very
It
good
was
at a
Tea
theremin.
Party.
Yeah.
Tea Party played Theremin live. That
makes
was
sense.
actually
Wow.
pretty neat.
Really want a
That was-
harpeggi.
On my first concert
Really want a
Tea Party?
harpeggi.
before they signed it.
So I know the guy
My
who signed
buddy's
them.
dad,
Ken Hume.
my buddy's dad was their manager before your buddy signed.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Missed opportunity.
Yeah. So, where we at in initiative here? That was Jack's turn. You're done. You move. You're done. 2 rounds left on your first turn. 3.
That's right, we did the third
This is the
round.
new round. So there's
7 minus 3. Now we're at 3.
I'm not trusting your math at all right now. We just played the tape back. So we just finished
well,
round
math
3.
eyes
There's
are getting smaller and
there's
smaller.
there's 2 rounds left, right? Right?
7 minus 2 equals 3.
Right. We just finished round 3, so 2 rounds left.
Yeah, I was following that.
Right.
I'll
So
take what I
call
can-
the
I'll
order.
take what I
Booming.
can get.
Booming, it's your turn. I've been extremely
Okay.
generous with the.
Buddy, yeah, oh yeah. This Buddy at the top makes the ABC 16 strength save, please.
ECC strength save. We accepted 2.
I will definitely accept you. He takes 9 damage. And is restrained.
Rain, not grapple.
I don't know what the difference is.
Strained.
That I
It's
went
not
through something
written
that's
on.
bad guys.
Oh, it is. Strained creature speed becomes 0. It can't benefit from any bonus to its speed. Attack rolls against the creature have advantage. There you go. Disadvantage on dexterity saving throws. Also, another.
That would be a lot of my turn.
So, 11
It's
damage.
worth
Sorry,
it
how
if
much?
I should just
9
Little
damage.
Possible.
10, because I got it. I do have a
10.
focus.
Possible. Yeah, it could be good.
Okay.
Down there.
You did
more
specifically get
interesting
one.
than just
Yes,
like
it was
I'll
excellent.
do Clyde.
And then,
I'll do Ashes Mockery, right?
Okay, and
I'll do
I'm
twice,
restrained.
and then-
That's less than cool. And that's the guy up top.
Yeah.
Ouch.
Oh, it's a really good view. Look at this one.
I had a
That is
wizard
cool.
where everything was
We cool when we're in the Underdark, and I have black light on everything. I would
Once
with
everything
plants
else
that
before
glow,
roll
so that's the
is
source of
plus
light.
one.
Yes,
Cool.
yes, the incandescent.
Yeah.
start
So now we're at
before you roll.
initiative
Magic-
count 20.
It's like
Magic misses.
calling
and
in an airstrike.
yeah, it was like 85 damage, right? Like, after a while, it was like, what are you gonna do? Magic misses.
When that tentacle pops into my space, it takes damage.
It does. Doesn't get a wisdom saving throw. It's the same. It's the same wisdom saving throw. It's still in. It's still in the range of another spell. But take the 60.
And the other tentacle takes it
Another
too, right?
part of it.
At the beginning of that tentacle's upkeep.
Really just took 28 damage. Or
In
no, whatever.
62
16, sorry. So 32.
16s.
I want to smoke whatever you're smoking, Carl. You're looking mellow, man.
Oh, buddy, I've had like the worst back and like neck right recently.
Do you want me to crack her back again?
Yeah, I'll take as many back cracks as I can get out of you. Whatever I'm able to.
What,
Yeah, I'll
what's
take
going on?
one
Are you
right
sleeping
now,
bad, or
anytime.
is it?
Yeah, I'm sleeping bad.
So now,
Yeah.
I'm just not.
I went a long
sleeping.
streak with not even smoking pot, but it just helps my back so much. So I'm just like, oh, fuck it.
I'm getting like
Actually wanna do
between
it.
4 and 5 hours of sleep.
Yeah, that's the same with. I've been pissing a lot, and I know that's like not
So
my
now it's going to
prostate, but
make
it is my
its
prostate.
2
you know
attacks
what I
on
mean?
you.
As soon as I got a vasectomy, I pee.
Yeah.
Just always.
Now it's just like, man, I wake up like twice throughout the night to pee. So it's like,
That's
uh,
worth knowing.
You're like talking to guys.
One
who have
attack to
vasectomies.
you.
You should have heard
That's worth
Carl when he
knowing.
got his
That's worth
vasectomy. It's
knowing.
like, oh,
10.
it's hell. It's
no, they did not
snaps,
use
right?
enough stuff. I felt it. I felt
Oh
them
my
cutting
God.
through
Like
my
a rubber
straight back,
band,
like
right?
a rubber
Like a
band. It
rubber
was exactly the
band.
way you described it. Would
You
be
did
out.
not
I'm a
make
dungeon
sound
master.
something
I should
anyone
be
would
able to
ever
I don't
write.
know why I was lucky. They put me out for mine.
Oh,
So
No.
lucky.
put me out.
I felt the
How?
twang.
I felt the twang too, and I felt it
Only
all.
on one
Oh god.
though. Only on
Oh
one.
god.
Oh,
I felt them cutting
Oh.
through it. I felt them cutting through it over like more than it wasn't one clean
No.
stroke. It was multiple
No, you
small
too?
like.
no.
He's like,
Oh
nope.
god, my balls! It hurts just thinking about it. Oh god.
Yeah, good times. Good times.
Why?
The way you described it after it happened was
And they
horrifying.
suck you into it because they make you think you're gonna get laid more.
No, no.
But just because you can do a thing.
No more monsters.
I don't think it
I'm
equals
maxed out
getting
at
laid
4.
more. I don't
It's
think
a
that's the way it works.
That's what it's for.
No.
No,
Less-
that's-
Immunity.
less
As long as it's not
Immunity.
5.
Less repercussions.
As long as it's not 5.
Moving on.
Oh, buddy, it actually
I
hurts.
can't
You,
right
afford
you
now.
it.
talked me out of ever considering it.
No, I
Oh,
love
no,
it.
no, no,
That's
I
like,
love it
is
too.
this my
Oh,
future?
best
Is
thing
this
ever,
what I
buddy.
will
Best thing ever.
sing
Uh,
to someday?
Now it
But
doesn't
make
matter.
sure you pump out 4 kids first, and then.
Yeah,
and
oh,
then
well,
Don't do
I'm
four.
not talking now.
Do yourself a favor. Don't do 4.
Don't do yourself a
Don't do
favor.
4.
Go pump them out as quick as you can, so they're within like 2 years of each other, all the way up. Get it over and done with as young as you are, so as you get older, they'll already be old with you,
Yeah.
and you won't be an old
Suffer in
man
your
taking
youth.
care of like young kids. That's the one thing I wish is I had kids like earlier, because like
So-
here I am, I've got a 2-year-old, I'm still changing shit diapers, and I'm like, well, how old am I now? Holy fuck, I'm 45 now. Oh my god, like I'm still changing shit filled diapers.
So
Like
Me, on the other hand, I just had an infant, and it makes me feel like I'm immortal.
it's
Yes,
your
I have
first
to
one. It's your first
Yeah,
one.
and you're old.
No, I'm happy.
So
I have no
Just,
problem
You
with
get
having a
that free
baby
for
at
the
this
first
age.
one. The
Just
first
so-
child, all of those are free.
just to reel everyone in here.
Thank you.
No.
Sorry, buddy.
Just to reel everyone in. Here.
Vasectomies and babies, buddy.
Jay, it's just to reel everybody in here. It was
Learn
Boomy's
from
turn,
us.
right?
Yeah.
I took my damage. Initiative count 20. I took those 16. That's not his initiative order. That's something happens during that round that I get. So I took the 16 already ahead of time. Bringing us to a shirt again.
The only one that I couldn't really fit in this angle. So and then
Your intention to charge further in. You're not going under.
are you?
Now, does this go under?
It does go
how-
under.
and
It does
how-
go. As I said, there's
how much
space.
room?
There's enough space for you to get under there. Now there's a tentacle in your way, so if you were going to charge headlong into it, again you can only see 30 feet, so you get the edge of what you can see. You'd have to
Just
deal
question,
with the
does that tentacle
possibility of
necessarily
being in a
see
tunnel with a massive
right
riding
there?
Tentacle can't see. It's grasping.
It
to try
can't
and
see
find
anything,
us.
but
So
it
would
can.
that
It
guy
knows what's getting.
lashes?
It knows
If
what's
it
getting
lashes
hurt.
around the corridor,
Right.
say on initiative count
Now
20,
these
when everything
here-
moves, right?
Is this
Like, is that
is
too
this
ballsy? Am I
representative
gonna get
of what
caught by
happened?
that?
It's enough to attack.
Correct.
I have him restrained,
Correct.
so you have
So-
advantage. I think.
It travels underneath.
strange.
So if you
Like
look,
at the
come to
top.
this side if you want.
I'm gonna try to.
I'll
make my way
reveal it.
across.
Carl gets a free view of the peep
I
show.
could do that in one move.
Peep show. It goes underneath, right? But it's a good 10-foot wide tunnel, so there's room for this thing to move around. But
Yeah, I have dark vision of
60 feet. Oh, 60 feet. That's right. That's right.
So you know what? That's what I'm gonna try to do.
that here. This is on top. You can charge in. This goes down into the earth where I show it here. And you get past it. You can see that there's a narrow pass that lets you out here. Here you can see out the source of light and all this from this being hit. Within it, however,
Have the one in your hand. Chose it for a reason. Oh, use the other one. Then
immediately discard that. So in the center of it, you can see there's like this strange octopus creature, but it's chained down. It's like held down by those same vines that were outside, and from it you can see around its head there's these rubbery tubes that come off of them and head out the tunnel across from you.
Oh. Am I close enough? Like, because I've kind of done my 60.
No, you can't have an action. You have a bonus action for free that you can do, like a bonus action. You're not, and like, there's nothing there to attack because again, the tentacle goes underneath the pile of rock. So, but I'll let you give me an Arcana check, even though it's not your thing, or give me a religion check.
Religion check.
I'll let you do a religion check. Nothing. Yeah, I'm not going to review anything specific about this location or this instance or what this creature is, but you do think back to your training as a paladin, and you remember teachings of how gods like Tempest and Obad High trapped the elder gods deep within the earth.
No, Tempest is my god.
Yeah, so a lot of the what modern times D&D would consider like their gods, their pantheon, right. The elder gods that came before and ruled over like land beforehand, they trapped much like the Titan story, right? Mm-hmm. They trapped them within the earth. You don't know, you can't exactly name or place this Titan, but you know that it's trapped here. This could be one of those. This could be one of those things, or at the very least, the spawn of one of those things. Like this is whatever this is. It's trapped. You get the sense it's trapped here.
Were these things known to be reason with these Titans, or like this was?
You know, for 15,
I know.
15, that's what I'll reveal. So that's what you know from stories, like you know. So, but it's like a chain, but it's made of those same thorny barbs that are like all these little strange vines growing around and about the roots. Over here. Exactly, the roots of the ironwood tree.
I'm going to try and communicate with it first, but that takes time.
You are not there, good sir.
No, nothing I can do.
I want to ask you a question, but I don't think I can.
Why?
The vines around me.
Yeah.
How are they? Is that interacting in any way?
They're not around you. You're not around any of them.
Well, I kind of am.
No, you're around a pile of rubble.
Oh, okay.
And debris. You're not around the
I would like to try to get in towards target.
So,
but I can't really get around your car. That's my problem. Honestly, as a melee fighter, so excited for this. Get them out of here.
You're melee fighting?
Well, in this case, like being up
Can be.
close, yeah, trying to squeeze in, trying to like move around. Yeah,
You,
sorry.
you should be thanking us
Yeah.
for this divine gift. And
Oh,
instead, you spurn
It
it.
has been beautiful.
I see how things work.
It has
I thought
been
there was a
beautiful, but
glimmer of
it's
intelligence
difficult.
upon you. I see perhaps I was wrong.
I guess I gotta double my movement. try to move
Glimmer of
around.
intelligence.
15, 30,
But I gotta, yeah, I'm aware.
45, 60. If you
You
didn't
dash
see
as a
him,
bonus action.
you can dash
Yeah,
as bonus
I do.
action. You didn't see him go in there, and you can only see 15 feet from.
I
The
do
moment you
have,
come
I
around
do
this
have
corner.
another bolt on my hand that I am holding. Like
No,
that's
this is
ready to
now.
go.
Okay.
So I have
Just
vision
here
around
under,
me. I have
Right.
light.
But he didn't see you, so you do have the light spell. You saw his light spell from inside.
Mhm.
You don't know he went under at all. You didn't see where he went.
No.
But you can move.
But I can get to there. Yeah, put me over
Well,
there.
you have to be 15 feet away. So you have to go 1, 8, 9, 10. That's 50. You can get to here.
And
Okay.
You can then dash as a bonus action.
Yeah. I
Are
could
you
also.
good with me moving your piece? in
Yeah,
this
that's
instance?
fine. I'm fine with that spot. Yeah, I might as well. Yeah, I'll dash as a bonus action as well.
So-
if I get another 30 feet.
Your radius is only 20 feet, so you only see to there with your light. Your thing doesn't see beyond there because of your thing you have.
No, but I have a light source on.
Right, that sees out to 40 feet.
Yeah.
10, 20. So you can see underneath, again, that's underneath the catacombs.
Yeah.
You can see Shardigan bravely sidling beside tentacles that are like writhing their way out of this.
Okay, I'm
Tangled mess of
gonna
rock.
move up that. I get 30 more feet, I believe, right? Like,
You get 30 more feet, yes. 6 squares.
I'm right in here with.
Okay,
Charlie.
so I should have mentioned it because I didn't see it because the movie's there. It's small. You both well your passive is 14.
Mine's 11.
Mine's only
11.
10.
Pardon?
Mine's only 10.
Never mind. Moving on. So you can see the source of this multi-tentacle thing, and it's like that octopus head, but on the ground, like, sending all these. It's been buried underneath the rock, and then this tree over.
Okay.
You run up and give me a kiss.
Probably, but not now.
Okay.
Okay.
This guy here is.
Guys restrained. Okay, so why not?
Yeah.
Oh, I should mention.
The guy at the top is also
I
classic.
should
also restrained.
I should mention you were in the washroom. I didn't mention when you came out. On your last turn,
Yes,
your perception check I believe was good.
it would be. Yeah.
So you also saw like a monster that you can't place unless you give me an adequate check.
Okay.
Sure.
And what kind of check is it?
Arcana check.
Investigation.
Arcana check.
815.
Creature that's chained down has hoses attached to it and has clearly had pieces removed. It looks like it is untouched. Well, as much as you can tell. It isn't moving.
That's the thing that's restrained.
So, to do something interesting, but potentially probably dangerous,
Something like it.
knowing that this we've been given reason to believe that this can't see us, reason to believe that this thing was probably busy.
try to get past the tentacles and underneath it. So you will have to squeeze ever so tightly to get through that space. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. It'd be 4 squares of movement.
I will use all my
So
movement.
you get to here, and it's ambient light. So what's your passive? You didn't make a check. You're gonna have to make a check to get through there. So unless you're choosing to use your action,
18.
unless you're choosing to use your action to make a perception check, then
I'm taking
you see ambient light bouncing around in there, but from your angle, all you see is shadows. There's
Can I make a
something-
perception check? I use
that was
18.
your action.
Bonus action?
What? Slide through the hole? No. You can't double your movement as a bonus action.
Must be something else I could
That's
do.
a thing that the rogue can do. You don't get to do that. I mean, it was your action, right?
I get to ask.
Yeah. It was your action, right?
No free burning of the bonus actions.
So, its speed is 0. Speed is 0, and that rock that's there is above. Give me a charisma saving throw. For me. Yeah. My speed is 0. Jack.
That's it. So it never activated within the range of either Boomy nor I.
Or
What,
either
never
of us
activated?
inside.
What's that?
One never activated.
With these guys? Because it went through the cycle of it getting hit, and then now it's my turn again. Instead of taking damage.
I already said. I said earlier. I interrupted a huge conversation. I had already taken the 16 damage because you gave it to me on the 20 initiative count, not on my turn.
Okay. Alright, that sounds good.
It has my count.
If that's the way you're doing it. Alright. So I'll make sure that damage gets stacked.
You can, when you rewatch it, you'll know exactly what I'm talking.
Okay. Alright, well, I guess in that case, I'm still going to stay within range. I see that those
This
guys
is
are
the
battling
end of
out
round.
there. So I don't want to get too close because I don't want to hurt those guys. So I'm actually
You don't
perfectly
know that
fine.
they're there.
I don't even know that. Well, I've got 2 tentacles in here with that 2 separate instances of the.
You don't know where one tentacle begins.
All right, so it's just the tentacles are in there. So I take just like ambient damage. All right, fine. Regardless, so I'll go with the green flame blade.
I'll tell you this. The way I have it kind of sourced out is each rock would represent.
So I've got a question for
Right.
you. What about green flame blade? Since if there's an enemy within 5 feet, would a second strand of tentacle count? Since it technically all it needs is a separate target to bounce to, and a separate tentacle would fill that role.
No, it might be the same tentacle.
But that's right.
Unless
but
it's not.
it's like imagine if you were flexing and something hit you on the wrist and bounced off your wrist and hit you in like the ab. Wouldn't that count as like? Yeah, sorry, the bicep. So would that count as like 2 separate things?
No, no, not D&D character. Far too intricate for 5th edition. That's 3.5 stuff.
All right.
I would say. But no, because it would say it's still the one thing. It's
All
all
right,
one
well-
creature.
Green flame blade. 3 on the dice. I'm pretty sure it's a miss. Even plus 7. 10. Oh, it's a giant thing.
12. It's 12. Oh,
Find another 2 somewhere.
I'm
Find
gonna
those
use-
votes. Find those votes
I'm
somewhere.
gonna use my guy has an ability. It's actually called the guided strike.
plus 10 to an attack after the roll before you know if it hits or misses. So, I would never use it on this.
You just asked me if I.
Yeah.
If I hit.
That's right.
No longer.
All right, that's fine. So,
You still have your spiritual weapon.
exactly, my bonus action of spiritual weapon gets an attack. And the 6 was 13. Oh, that's right.
What's funny though, they put in there before.
Oh,
you
would it
know
get the
it's-
plus? It only
Yeah, you
gets,
said that you roll a 3 or something. You see the dice. Like, hold on a second. I'm gonna do this.
it's wisdom plus proficiency modifier, right? 15. 15. And I hit the 1d8 plus 4, so 8.
They get pluses for answering questions. Docs arguing over a d20.
Roll reversal.
Then that was Jack's turn. Top of the last round of the spirit fairy.
Like, you just skipped the whole spirit guardians round.
I said that was the end of round 2, did I not?
No, you said
did.
that
No,
we're
he
going
said it was
into
the
round 2.
That's the end of round 2.
Is that it? This is the final round?
This is the final round of your spiritual guardian.
So I have to stay where I am for it to do any damage.
Or
Yes, the
I have
answer's
to
yes.
stay where I am.
Yes.
Because he's not making it double.
So I can attack, hold my movement until its turn, where it starts its turn on my thing. And then
Yes. Okay. What you done?
well, no, I'm just gonna take my action and then hold my movement.
Okay. So it doesn't take the damage on the 20, it takes it. That's right.
Or does
It
that
takes
screw
up
up
the black.
if I do that, does it screw up my spot?
It will based on when you.
Okay,
Go.
I'm not gonna bother. I'm squishing the guy at the top.
With.
He's held in a hand right now.
You use. It was
Oh.
it Maximilian's Earthing Grasp?
Maximilian's Earthing Grasp, yeah.
Oh, nice. That's fucking good.
So he needs to make another DC 16 strength.
12.
So he takes 7 damage, and he is still restrained. He can use its action to make a strength check on his turn to do that.
Oh, okay. Can I take it now? I didn't. I did something. I
You
did
did an action on
something
your turn.
on my
You guys all have advantage on attacks against this guy. All of them?
Yep, it's restrained.
But all of you guys ran away. Fuck you
Incompetence.
guys. You leave the wizard outside.
This guy's totally ready to die.
That's all I can do.
Initiative count 20.
It takes all its damages.
No, that does happen. That's the blacks right up. This is.
No, it changes.
Yeah, come on.
What's
It
that?
should happen at the start of the round.
Well, yeah, but
If
it's
it
not
doesn't
its
happen at the
turn.
start of
It's
the-
not its turn.
Then I
at the 20.
would say it should take on 2 separate instances then in that case.
Take it on the 20. Fine if you want. Fine.
Yeah,
don't take it
because
on the
it-
later one.
It's
Doesn't-
in
whatever.
two it's in
I
2
don't mind.
instances
As long as that happens.
It's
of
happened.
it.
I get
Speak for yourself.
it.
I'm complaining straight up. Let it be known
All right.
in the annals.
To the noted. We are so fine. 6. What did I take? 16.
From both of us.
Totally not broken. Absolutely doing what it should do.
Oh my god! I didn't roll in the tray. So, Booby, the tentacle slaps around the area where you are. You get the sense that had it made contact with you,
Oh, I didn't use
the
mine.
ground shakes as it hits the floor near you with its 9. So with its Gracie isn't 15.
Oh, I think my AC is less than that.
Oh, is it?
Oh,
It's
no.
13. But I'm going to use Arcane Deflection to add 2 to my
I rolled a 14.
Nice.
So that's why I was.
Well done, well done.
I figured it was 15.
I can only cast cantrips next turn.
Okay.
Still smart.
Okay. So it hits the wall right, it hits the ground right here. You can feel the ground shaking as it does so.
I am running away.
Okay.
Not all way away, but
It is now your turn.
Backing
sir.
up.
I am getting out of range. Now that my Spirit Guardian says
Okay.
again.
We have one more round.
Last round, right?
Last round. Of it.
This is not. So this guy's not advancing at all.
He's not moving. He's chained down. He's chained down by the vines. He's like restrained by the grasping roots, thorny roots of that surround this.
And the tentacles
Not
are they moving faster or are they moving?
They're trying.
Or-
They're trying. Well,
Like with the
so
damage
sorry.
targets.
On the 20, this one as it gets hit, this one kind of like shudders and moves around a bit, but it's not like thrashing around the cave. This one over here is. So you snuck through there, right, Jake?
Yeah.
And this one is reaching out and around, so you're okay. So okay. Yeah, they're just kind of like reaching around. It's reaching around blindly. You know that this thing has no idea of where things are out there, only that they're out there. But it's lashing. You get the sense that it's lashing out.
When these are lashing, I notice movement.
No, just like of its eyes, like concentrating, like just like something like a caged animal, kind of its eyes darting around, like it's trying to figure things out. You know, like it's not.
That thing needs to be freed.
What could go wrong?
I shall be the one to do so. All right.
I might have the opportunity to help you. We'll
I'm
have to
gonna
see.
sever.
So again, you know that these creatures were restrained in the teaching that you know by gods like Tempest and
Oh,
all
the
that
gods.
The
Not
gods want
necessarily
them
these
to
guys.
be restrained.
these things, or at least things like this, were restrained like a titan, restrained with long ago.
Okay.
Well, it's in stories. You've heard it in fiction, like
Yeah.
people talk about the Bible. You've never.
Can I do like a religion check on it or something like that?
You don't see the same perspective that he sees. He's like at the head of the thing. You can see it's tortured. You can see
You know what?
it's chained down. You can
I'm
see
gonna-
that it's right. It's
You know
it's
what?
like a.
I can also see
I'm
that.
gonna leave it alone. Have a tentacle nearby. I'm gonna start slashing.
Because why not? Can I make a religion check?
You can see it, sure.
It's a good. It's a good try.
That's
I mean, I was there. I might as well.
an 18 to hit.
Why didn't you
Hit it.
My carriage is gonna turn into a pumpkin soon.
Yeah, we are getting.
Yeah, they say this is the last round.
Yeah.
That's 18 for the first attack.
Oh, you're
damage.
already
damage.
Damage. Oh, damage.
I hit with the 18. Because I still have Hunter's Mark on it. Okay. And that is a 23.
Hit.
15.
Okay, so. Oh, sorry, you just did with the last attack. How much damage did you do on that one?
Oh, the last one was
18, and I took the
Oh, it was 18.
18, and then it was
15. And I did right now. So we're good. Okay, so you hack at it. Because you're using like a physical weapon and not like just shredding it like sandpaper. You hack it pretty good. Like you're down like a good third into like where there's no bone, right?
Yeah,
It's just like like rubbery mass.
He's not hitting the actual octopus itself, is he?
No,
He's
the
hitting the tentacles connecting to it.
Well,
Well,
these tentacles
we
aren't
don't
coming from
we don't
the-
necessarily know that it's
Oh, okay.
big tentacles. That's the guy.
I'm guessing
As you do it, since you're looking that way, you see the eye that's pointing towards you flare out and stare directly at him. Now he can see.
Okay. So now these things aren't blinded anymore.
Not it's happening in there, right?
Okay.
So it can see you, right? Okay, my turn. So it can see you. I will have you, sir, make wisdom saving throw. You. You're the one who saw its eye flare open. You made eye contact.
5 total.
Oh.
I have bardic inspiration.
Now, what's your total so far?
5. Not gonna get me there. It's 8, right?
with the D8.
Unless you hope for it be at 13.
There'll be a
Use
time.
use it to break out and yeah.
Yeah.
Did you roll percentile dice?
That's always good.
It looks like a surgeon like digging through his anatomy book. This is something I'm not sure about.
Come
but-
up.
Yeah.
And I'm happy it's a first. Happening, we can all experience it together.
Well, what's happening right now?
It depends on the percentile.
We'll find out in a
I
moment.
gotta go and like,
Maybe we should
soon.
find
I'm
out
up
next
at
week.
like 6:30. 5 maybe.
So we'll just end there at Elon's turn. Next, y'all are tapped.
And I've missed.
Yeah, my turn.
I've missed badly
So you're on your last thing.
This
So
one,
on my
no.
wisdom check.
Missing is sometimes entertaining.
I got 10 for wisdom here.
give me roll percentiles. 2d10.
I don't have D10 here.
Just roll 1d10 twice.
I don't have a D10.
That's a percentage for you. 1's 10, 1's
Perfect. You ready? 59.
Better than
I forgot my dice.
Fairly
at home.
safe.
The character
Depends.
must use his or her action each round to attack the nearest creature. You need to roll a d10.
That's fine.
Roll.
Seven.
Next lasts for 7 minutes.
Great.
Does he get to save every round, or that's just that?
Ooh. You are
think
now a
that's
weapon towards everyone around you.
Thanks for coming.
Am I
Thanks
still
for
like
coming in the
conscious
cave
though?
with
Like,
me.
am I
Yeah,
still able
thanks
to
for coming to the
communicate?
That's a good
So now
question.
you've
Like,
been
can you
inflicted
warn
with short
people?
term madness.
Can I warn anybody?
Sorry, wait a minute. Sorry. There it is. And then you get to roll on the next table next turn. Fail. Turn disadvantage and you make the save. Then you have long term madness.
That's where you roll your
When it
bardic
looked at me.
inspiration.
It saw you and saw it. You made eye contact with it.
And when I made eye contact with it, I just went. fucking
Yeah, these are
mental.
like Eldritch horror.
I just went
That's the
nuts.
blue thing did that.
Damn.
The
There's a
chained up
reason
blue
the
thing.
gods probably caged these things.
Yeah.
The only one that was actually caged up though seems to be the blue guy. The tentacles was like,
Tentacles are coming off the blue guy.
oh, they're coming off the
I
blue
just
guy.
don't have a big enough. You know what? Maybe I picked wrong. There's my other option to put there, but I
The blue
wanted.
guy as a separate thing.
Yeah, I thought the blue guy was a separate thing.
No.
We would have done everything completely different.
Yeah,
Write
Adam.
this thing
Retcon.
off.
Write it off. Yeah, don't even
Start it
publish
over.
this one. I could have used this, but it wouldn't have fit in there.
Oh, let's see.
It's supposed to be more tentacly, and so I went with octopus. Should have been this.
Show me what it looks like on the.
Pretty cool.
I need that for later
That's pretty
too.
fucking cool.
I need
Right.
a picture of that. That's wild, man.
Oh yeah, based on the internet look, I'd say.
That looks dope.
I should have used that instead of the octopus. I'm sorry, but picture that
Yes,
more
Adam.
more
Oh, look at
octopus
You
like.
better apologize.
We're just doing the switch right now though. We're making the switch. Look how much better it looks.
Yeah.
Get that
Imagine
octopus
that
on
looking
there.
like an octopus and not like a kraken.
Oh, that's so cool.
Jeez, Carl.
And
I'm
we'll
out of
call
here,
it.
guys.
we'll call
I
it there,
have an
guys.
early meeting.
All right, have a good
Which
one.
I
Hang
need
on,
to
you must
appear
use your
not
turn to attack the paladin.
Me? Is he still the closest to me?
Oh yeah,
Yeah. Okay.
but we're doing that. We'll start there.
Yep.
We'll start there.
So,
Was
so
I- was
2
I
games
last
next
time?
week, right? Right?
Paladin's not the
Ideally.
closest.
Yeah. March
Tentacle
2
would be.
games. I'm free.
Ideally, if I'm not working, I hope for
Tentacle
two.
would be for
I'll
sure.
be
Monday,
hanging out
Wednesday.
anyway.
All right,
Monday,
Got a
Wednesday
week off.
works.
let's wrap it up.
Definitely taijutsu. That goes
Check
with
this
that.
out.
Yeah, you should come by this week.
I will definitely. All right, see you guys.
That's
Alright,
good
see
right
you.
there.
Cheers.
That's a good right there. Rogue psych thing right there.
I hope that's okay. I hope we passed. We only had the fizz. I really enjoyed the fizz.
No, we had a weakened Mad Woman.
Oh yeah, sure. Yeah.
Yeah, don't forget about weakened Mad Woman.
We
pumping our
appreciate
stats.
all the AI contributions
Yes.
to.
Send us your bots. We welcome them freely. all we care about is padding the
All
stats.
we care about are views.
Look at how we get that shit.
Anyway,
It is, it's a good
if you guys
one.
are not ready to fight this thing, you probably shouldn't be fighting this thing.
It looked a lot less daunting when it was the little blue
I
guy.
was just, I wanted it to like, I had to move that rock to get there, but I was thinking of that one, but I was like, supposed to be more octopusy like.
That's why you gotta hollow that rock out. Pow.
That'll be the next thing. If it was a big enough, if I had more rocks, I could have built it out bigger and had it like an actual dome. I've done it before where we have like you saw whole sections pull off and it's like got the tunnel in there.
All right, let's shut it down. Red Tail Rogues. Until next time. New
Don't forget your die in the prison there.
All the
I got
important people. You got it, the Fizz. Later, crew.